Here's a question. Iran, I don't know if you guys can actually read this because actually it is quite small, but TikTok seems to like this layout and it is limiting how often it restricts me. So not sure if you can read it, but it does say Iran actually denies attacking Cyprus. That came out yesterday and today. I think it was confirmed today that Iran did not attack Cyprus. So what I'm asking right now is what's really going on. Hopefully we can get a debate going. Gonna let live go out. We are live on a Monday. Been taking a little break lately. Decided to take some time off from TikTok because it does get a bit too much, as everybody knows, especially when you are doing the managing of the live as well.
All right, mate. What's this about?
What, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. What's this about, mate?
This is about Cyprus.
What's that?
What's Cyprus?
Yeah.
It's an island in the Middle East.
Oh, is it next to fucking Leamington Spa?
Sorry, you what?
Next to Leamington Spa?
In Leamington Spa. Yeah, you're right, actually. Northwest. Northwest, you're right.
Bomba? I mean...
Man said bomba. Yeah, so what? Where are you from? You from Cyprus?
No, I'm Pushto Ingleso.
Nah, you're not Pushto Ingleso, mate.
I am Pushto Ingleso, Chalio.
How do you know Pushto Ingleso Chalio then?
Ego me Charlie, Ramalaga.
Oh, there you go. So you're Gibreo.
No, I'm not Gibreo, I'm Charlie.
Hey, you're Pushto Gibreo and Pushto Charlie.
Do you know what I think should happen? Just quickly, yeah. I'm not going to take too long.
Go on, tell me.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing should happen. Everything's all right how it is now, bro.
What, you think it's all right now?
Yeah.
Well, even Middle East?
If it's not broke, the Middle East, no, but Cyprus is bomber. It's
not really though, man.
It is, man. I was just there, bruv. I was at the Fiomidi in Limassol. Everyone was all right.
When?
I just come back. Do you know when the day that they bombed the RAF, that day I come back. A few hours before.
So you still think it's all good, even though someone...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't dwell on the past. Look, I think you're like Turkish and Greek together, correct? I think I've seen your videos.
No, incorrect.
Really?
I am Greek Cypriot, yes.
No.
I'm a Turk sympathizer, though.
Oh, I thought like you were the guy that's like half Greek Cypriot, half Turkish Cypriot.
Nah, man. Where'd you hear that?
Maybe I got you confused.
There must be a rumor going around.
Nah, maybe you just... Everyone in Cyprus is the same anyway, so it's probably someone got confused. But yeah, nothing should happen. Everyone should just relax and just go and have a coffee, man. Don't worry about it.
I like the idea, but that sounds...
Well, I see this live like every day. Like, you clearly haven't come up with a solution.
Not yet, but we're working towards it, man.
Oh, mate, don't worry about it.
Yeah? What should I worry about then?
Talk about something else. It's not bothering anyone, is it?
What do you want to talk about?
Putanas?
Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking, yeah. Okay.
I went to go and see this putana the other day, and she said she was mixed race, and it was just a fucking monkey in a dress.
Oh, no. I wish you didn't say that, man.
No, I'm only joking.
Yeah, that's racist though, isn't it?
Are you going to meet Mavro?
You what?
I'm half Brazilian, half Cypriot.
Half Brazilian. So what, are you alright to say that then?
Well, I'm light skinned, rude boy.
Are you light skinned or just tanned?
No, my dad's from Brazil, my mom's from Cyprus, and I'm Mavro.
Okay, so... Okay. That's interesting.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
it. I think that explains it, bro. You're homosexual, half Brazilian.
Oh, yes, Dave.
Makes sense, mate.
Yeah, you're proper.
I guess you lot know each other.
No,
yes,
I don't know,
Dangerous
mate.
Dave. He went to go and see the Botana with me.
No, I was the pimp and I done him up the arse after.
What? Yeah. And I'm the gay one?
Oh,
Pushto. Pushto.
You say it so easily. It's almost like you're one of them.
What? What are you on about, you little cunt?
You little Jewish cunt, mate, you are.
Oh, God. guys, we can't be talking about this. Hey, are you there, mate?
Yeah, good. How are you? What
Did
happened
you
there?
hear? Did you hear what I heard, or is it my imagination?
Yeah, no, I heard most of it. Put it that way.
Fucking hell, what are these lot on about, man? This is meant to be a Cyprus
Clearly
man.
Alex.
Yeah, I guess they know each other.
Oh, it's apparently Dave in Dubai says he's a Jew.
Yeah, so what, man? So what if he's a Jew? What's that
Right,
got
well,
to do with it? What's that got to do with Budanes and being mixed race? Oh, God. I don't even know, mate.
Mate, that message, you know, that met the other day. That message,
Yeah.
it was delayed. I think it must have been delayed.
Yeah, I thought so. I did say it might have been delayed, and
Yeah,
then I said,
yeah, but to that test message, it didn't say test on it, which is why I thought it was quite bizarre.
"Oh, they probably forgot to write test," and then they thought, you know what? Let's just scare the shit out of the locals.
Yeah, well, do you know because I've got it. You know, I've got the eSIM thing on my phone.
Yeah,
Maybe it was a delay because of that.
it must be. But at the end of the day, I think it was fine, wasn't it? Nothing happened afterwards either. So
it's just apparently there's a lot of activity there.
I know what.
Do you know what? There's a lot of. I was thinking about it. The only time the island should be worried is if all the Jews start actually leaving and going elsewhere. That's the only because they seem to know before everyone else, don't they? So that's got to be the warning sign when it comes to if anything.
Are they leaving?
Well, no. If anything, there's more coming over. Because I was talking to my dad earlier and he was saying it's just inundated with Israelis now. Like more people coming every single day.
It will be. But what do you think of this though, man? Iran denies attacking Cyprus. Did you hear about that?
I heard about it earlier. I don't know what to say because apparently there's a lot of speculation here saying that Israel have been doing coordinated attacks as well to make out that Iran actually have been sort of firing missiles within the region.
What, false flag?
So, yeah, false flag or maybe misdirected sort of drone because if Iran was sort of denying it, because Iran's has denied quite a few strikes, haven't they?
Yeah.
From what I've seen. Yeah.
This guy's trying to back up. Should we let him up?
Let him up. See what he's got to say.
Yeah. All right. Let's avoid the racism and the J words, man. We don't want to get the live band, you know.
Listen, you need to behave yourself.
Sorry, mate. Well, are you Cypriot as well, AA?
Yeah, we all are, mate.
Oh, that's good. What part of Cyprus are you from? Larnaca. They're the rude Britons, isn't it?
Are they?
No, I don't know. Well, my family from Limassol. So what do you talk about? You try and discuss like how to be one in Cyprus, or
didn't you say that you listen to the live? You come across live quite frequently. Have you not listened into about the debates that we have here?
No.
So what do you do? Just like scroll past?
I see every day. I see you guys on here, and I'm guessing that it's about.
Yeah, it's about like trying to find a solution between the Greeks and the Turks.
And have you come up with one yet?
Yeah, it's in the pipeline.
What's your main topic? Like, what's your main solution?
Well, there's no solution. There's just a goal, and the goal is to try and connect Greeks and Turks and get them talking, and get them understanding each other's side of the story.
But why are you involving Greeks and Turks? Why don't you? Do you know what's the difference between Greeks and Turks? Is Cyprus? We're Cypriot. We're not Greek. We're not Turkish. We're Cypriot, and we all speak one patois, and that's Cypriot. You never seen that video where that Greek Cypriot and that Turkish Cypriot, they meet and they're speaking in like Cypriot.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
So what the problem is, I don't know really because I'm young compared to you, but like, isn't the problem 23?
Okay. Yeah.
So the only thing I knew about Turkey from what my Bapul used to tell me is, oh, they attack Cyprus, blah blah blah. But when you look more into it, both parties are to blame, really, right? So now it's kind of up to my generation and the generation younger than me to come up with a solution because we're the future of the world and we're the future of Cyprus.
You are.
You
Go on, there.
Say, but your first 2 minutes, your first couple of minutes onto this, you
Yeah, I was
started
taking
being
a
stupid, didn't you?
piss.
So how
Yeah, I
can you
was taking a
represent, say
piss.
that you're your generation?
Oh, sorry. Would you want me to like fucking beg for forgiveness? Like, am
I
I
think
allowed to have an
I think
opinion
he
No,
as
was.
well?
it's
You
just
were the
because
opening act.
because you're speaking about your generation, and if that's how your generation is going to conduct yourself on a public forum, then surely you should sort of think about it more, shouldn't you?
Not really. I'm allowed to have an opinion if I'm
All right, look,
pushed
look, look,
or if
look.
I'm a
But
malaga.
your opinion, you decided to be silly about, talking about.
I'm allowed to be silly, ain't I? Who's gonna stop me?
All right, listen. You're a Gibril, and you're 23. So what's your solution for
No,
that?
I'm not Gibreo. I'm English, Gibreo, Brazilian.
Okay, so you're a Gibril. So what's
No, I'm not. But yeah,
what's your plan? What's your plan for the future? Since you're the next
my
generation
plan for the future
for the island.
for the
Tell us
island
what you
is to
see.
do nothing. Everyone's happy. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
So you want to
but
leave it
that's-
as a two-state, yeah?
No. Okay, so what I want to do is just, NATO, that little border in NATO, make
Yeah.
into like a restaurant or something like that, and just, just let
You
people
mean
come in
United
and out and
Nations,
blah blah
not
blah.
NATO?
Yeah,
UN,
yeah.
yeah.
How it is now is okay. No one's got a problem with anything. Does it really affect
But
the
it's
way you
divided,
live?
man. It's divided.
It's
You've got
divided
people
because
living on the
why
north.
is it divided? Let me ask you, because I'm not sure.
It's
What?
divided because Turkey divided it in 1974.
Why did they do that?
Well, initially they came to help the Turkish Cypriots because they were getting
Because they were being
lives.
attacked, right?
Yeah, they were getting attacked.
Yeah.
What they should have done was get involved, restore the constitution, right? Restore peace on the island as a guarantor, right? As a superpower, as they claim to be, and then leave. But they decided not to leave. This is why we have a problem today. Ireland has been divided in two. The north speaks Turkish, the south speaks Greek. Most of the north struggle to get to the south because it's European on the south and Turkish on the north. So then you've got two populations living on a tiny little island behind a little green fence.
Yeah, but
That sound good to
the
you?
north is almost like don't take this in the wrong way, but the north is almost like Muslim and the south is almost like Christian
Yeah, I'm not
Orthodox.
Turkish Cypriot, bro. I don't know
What?
where you heard this. I'm not Turkish Cypriot. I don't know where you heard this.
I don't know, mate. I got you confused with someone else then.
Definitely,
But anyways,
yeah.
it's not a problem. If not,
I
it's
ain't
not a
offended.
problem if you were.
No,
I've
no,
got
no. I'm
no
just saying
problem
I'm
with
not
Turks
offended.
at all.
Yeah, I'm not offended.
But
Yeah, but JT, have you ever been to the north? Have you actually been?
no, I haven't. But my family have apparently.
It will open up. Look, by the time it would open up your eyes a lot. That's I think when
Is
you
it
eventually
like
go
a
over-
completely different
World.
fucking world? Like, is it like what, like Muslim?
No, look, forget about religion. It's not about religion. It's you.
It is
honestly
really
see.
about religion as well,
It's
really.
just let me
because-
finish what I've got to say. Let me
Go on,
just-
go on.
No,
Sorry.
It's not about religion. What it's about is that you will see how noticeably different both sides are. You'll see one side that's got a hell of a lot of investment, and the other side it's sort of isolated and stuck. It's still sort of stuck in about 30 years
But
behind.
aren't you just a bit biased because you're Greek Cypriot anyway? So you just say that either way.
Yeah, JT, I've
No,
got
because-
Michael.
hold on a
here. I'm
minute.
gonna
No.
Is he not? Is he
Let
not
it,
free?
right, let it, all right, go on, mate. Sorry,
Not
I
at
did
all,
interrupt
because
you. I did interrupt you.
I've gone around, and in fact I spend a lot of time in the north just because I like it, because it's interesting over there. If anything, probably gonna upset the Greeks here, but I genuinely feel the north has got some of the best beaches.
Yeah, it does. Everyone knows that. That's
You're right.
Yeah, right. So this is it. So this is what I'm saying to you. When you eventually get the time, if you're when you next go, just cross the border for the day. You'll honestly open up your eyes.
I'd
how
love
different it
to.
is.
I wanted to. Well, I was just there 2 weeks ago and I wanted to. I didn't have time. But I would love to go and have a visit.
it's like our side 20 years ago, basically. And
I
also,
heard
I'll say
it
late.
was
I'll say
nice.
30. I'll say 30.
30 years ago. And also, Turkish Cypriots are not really, that's not shitting on them or nothing, but they're not really religious. Like, Turkish
I don't
Cypriots,
think they're
No, they're
religious either. I've never met one that is really religious.
yeah, so don't think of it like, oh, are they Islamic over there? It's not really like that with Turkish Cypriots.
But I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I've come in here to ask, because I don't know too much. Obviously, I'm more than anything, I'm British. And
Well, now you get the point of this live, then, bro.
okay.
It's
well,
for
there we
people
go.
to learn the other side because we get Turkish Cypriots up here. Have got no idea about the Greek Cypriots, so that's great. You're a Gibril and you're asking about the Turkish Cypriots, so let's
We're
keep.
not really religious either there. We just pretend
No.
let's go to Nimosino.
It's funny because both sides have got massive churches and massive mosques, but they're always empty.
Fair enough.
No one goes, man.
Event on. Greeks don't go to church.
Listen, the Greeks are only religious when it comes to Easter. That's And
That's
everyone
it.
flocks to all
Easter,
those sort of churches.
Christmas, someone passes, weddings,
But
funerals.
Easter's like a fashion show, innit, boys?
Yeah.
Like you see
Yeah.
how it is there, man.
All you've got to do
socialise.
is go to 12 apostles during Easter, and you know where
Damn, boy,
people
what do you
just
know
go
about
there to
12
be seen,
apostles?
innit?
That's where the new money Greeks have moved to. We keep it real in Banaya and Wood Green.
Does anyone know
That's my
Gostandino
local.
Gostandino from Birmingham?
That
Dino's
sounds
Greek.
common name, bro. That's a common name.
Do you know
I
any
know about
Cypriots from
17
Birmingham?
Constantinos. 3 of them are my cousins.
Do you know any Cypriots in
We've got a
Birmingham?
guy called Panop that comes up. He's from Birmingham.
I think you London Cypriots are a lot different to Birmingham Cypriots.
So are you a Birmingham Cypriot?
Yeah, we've got like a better community down there. Up in London, I've moved to London. I moved to London 5 years ago.
Sorry, bruv. I know Birmingham. I know no chance have you got the North London diaspora of Greeks is probably the
But
strongest.
you all are a bit divided because you're all separated to each other. I know.
Have you heard?
To be fair, there is quite a few Turkish Cypriots that live in Birmingham. I know that. I know a couple of people who live in Birmingham.
Nah. North London, specifically Palmer's Green, Southgate, Cockfosters, Barnet. There's loads of Greeks. There's Greek shops everywhere. It's one of the only area in London's that you drive every half a mile and you'll see Greek shops everywhere. Greek off licenses, Greek bakery as well. Some of them are Greek.
Do you know what? Speaking of Greek bakeries,
do
you know Raphael's? Apparently he's trying to sell.
It's
you
a
know
Cockfosters, round the corner from where I live. Yeah.
Yeah, he's selling up. You know that.
He's shooting up.
He's selling his business.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
He wants a lot of money for it.
Bakeries up across the road, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he wants to retire, didn't he?
Yeah, of course, man. So saying the Birmingham diaspora is stronger than the London is not being funny. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely preposterous. I'm not having that.
Well, come to Birmingham. There. Do you know the Cray twins?
Do you know Palmer's Green? Do you know Palmer's Greek lanes?
You know the Cray twins tried to come to Birmingham, and my Bapul ran them out of Spark Brook.
Are you the Cray twin that comes up on the live sometimes?
Me?
Yeah. Can you do the accent?
No, but I am a twin.
Ah, okay.
His
There's
name's
someone
Dino.
called Ronnie Cray or Johnny
You
Cray.
ain't even got a Birmingham accent. You sound like you're from North London yourself.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
but there's a reason to that.
Why?
Because my mom used to beat me up because I had the Brummie accent because she hated it.
Yeah.
So that's why I speak like a Cockney.
Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham, Malaga.
That's how they speak up there. You speak to someone from Birmingham that speaks like Cypriot, it's all fucked up.
Mate, who done that accent? That sound more fucking Scouse, if any more than anything.
I tried, bro. What do you want me to
That's
try?
Michael.
I'm from Birmingham. No, that was bang on, man.
No, it wasn't, mate. This is a Birmingham accent. I
That
like
sounds
Budanazi
Scouse.
You know, when I
Aspra.
hear that accent, do you know what I think of? I don't want to be like rude or anything. I just think of like signing on and trash everywhere in the streets. Are they collecting your bins yet? There, they're collecting
Michael, that's
bins
wrong.
yet?
I'm not there. I live in Wandsworth now. I moved.
You've upgraded.
Yeah, it's way better up here, blood.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave North London unless I go Cyprus. That's the only way you're getting me out of this area.
Is that why you talk like a little road man, JT?
Yeah.
Because you're in Wandsworth now.
Oh, do you think Wandsworth is a bad area?
No, not anymore. No.
Do I talk like a roadman?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'll speak more Queen's English.
I think you said Bomber Club.
Anything
like
on
a
that
minute ago.
side of the river is dodgy to me.
Obviously,
man.
I'm a yardie.
When you cross the Thames, anything on that side to me is all trash. And
JT's got that favela vibe about him, isn't he? That Brazilian thing.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. I
get a
do.
nosebleed going up them sides. I feel jet lag when I drive up there. I'd rather drive to Birmingham. I'll put it to you like this. I'll get to Birmingham probably in less time.
Do you all work in the fish and chip shop then, or what?
No, there. Fish and chips. My uncle sold the fish and chip business a long time ago. I'm only joking.
Yeah, it's probably true, Michael. We've all been there though.
My
The
mum's family,
Turks are taking over that game, haven't they?
sorry, my wife's family, they come from a fish and chip shop family. They used to have one in Barking.
Bomber. Who's John Ann? She seems alright.
What are we doing?
She's Turkish.
Stop, are we
Cypriot.
doing the date night tonight? Is that the one that you're doing? Do you remember when you and John were doing the date night one?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Let the
remember that.
Turkish girl speak to get her know her side of the story. Wouldn't it be nice to hear from a Turk? Tish.
I think you knew here. I think everyone
You
knows
sent
where
your
I
picture,
stand.
John. You threw us all off.
Are you Turkish Cypriot?
No, I'm Turkish from mainland.
Oh, so what do you think about the situation then?
What situation?
Oh,
Yeah. Where have you been? This is the host's wife.
is it?
You new here or something?
I think he's new, yeah.
I was gonna say she does have a bit of Cypriot DNA, but
This
What?
is a TikTok legacy on here, Gumbare. These lot have been going for like 4 years, mate.
So why did you deny you were Turkish Cypriot then?
she's not Turkish Cypriot. She's
She's
Turkish
not.
mainland.
Who?
Me.
And you're his wife?
Yes, I am.
No,
Oh.
she's his mum.
And I'm
She's
a
his
Greek
wife,
Cypriot.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's why I said
She's
to you,
one
you
of
had
my
some
wives.
sort of connection. You
Main
had
one.
I
She's
think
my
you're
main
joking.
wife. Yeah. No, serious. She's my main wife.
Turkish heart, London soul. K on one hand, dream in the other. Okay, that's very cool.
Man's doing his research.
Turkey, whenever I go to a Turkish restaurant or something like that, it doesn't feel too far away from home in my soul.
Oh.
Oh. Are
You know
you
what I mean?
Greek Cypriot?
Oh, don't go there,
Well,
John. He's a bit of everything.
apparently I am.
Okay, is that what your DNA
I'm
says
Chad
or your
Louis.
parents?
I'm Chad
He's a-
Louis. I'm
he's a
54% Cypriot on the DNA test.
And you're half
And the
Jamaican, you
rest?
said, right?
No,
Oi, I found out something
Brazilian.
about DNA test, you know.
What's
What
that?
did you find out?
Do you know that not every, like, you're not 50% your mum, 50% your dad? Do you know that?
What?
You're like
Yeah,
51,
it's
52% your mum, and only 49, 48% your dad. Do you
It
know
could be
that?
less or more.
No, because you know the two X chromosomes are bigger than the X and the Y chromosome.
Makes sense.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? That makes sense why I take more to my mum's side of the family. That makes
I
sense.
think everyone does.
Yeah, that's why I speak in patois.
What do you speak?
Oi, Stoffel, guess what I found out?
Go on, mate. What'd you find out?
Uncle Tony and me are the same haplogroup.
Same partner group.
Yeah, the same DNA.
How did you
Tony.
find out?
Soprano.
basically,
Because he had his 23andMe done, and my dad had his one done. And I jumped on a live and I was going to them, there, I'm all your lot's daddies, man. I'm the original Caucasian. And then Tony was like, wait a minute. He went and pulled up his one. He goes, I'm the same fucking haplogroup as
What did you say to them?
I
He's
was
your
like,
daddy.
I was I went to them, I'm the daddy, bruv.
So what, that's 23andMe though, right? We didn't do that one.
Yeah.
I done Ancestry, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
we did
But
ancestry.
you get the same thing though, innit? The raw data, and then you can send it to whoever you want. And then they give you like all different breakdowns of it.
I deleted mine.
Why?
It doesn't matter.
Don't know.
You are what you feel you are.
Exactly.
Seeing a DNA test ain't gonna change how you feel in it.
Oh,
I
Jack
agree
had
with Michael.
20% Persian. Oh, I'm in the camera. How you doing, guys?
How you doing, man?
I think that comes from, Alevi. I think Alevis were in Iran, and then they moved to Turkey.
Actually, all Turks were Alevi at one point.
Yeah, the first religion, I would say, of Turks,
Yeah.
from my research. And
Yeah,
Kurd,
yeah.
so it makes me question, am I Turk or Kurd? Like,
What did Alevis? What did they believe, man? Tell us.
They're like thingy, Mike, Zoroastrians. They believe in fire
no,
worshiping.
actually, when you make deep research, we actually believe in more in nature
Yeah.
than
it's
anything
true.
else.
It's true. It's like, in the ancient times, people just mix religions together
Yeah.
and come up with their own one. So I don't know if you've ever seen the Vikings that used to wear rings that had Allah written on it. People are like, why are these not writing Allah on their rings? And then I realised what it was because I've got a friend here. He's a Romani gypsy. No, yeah, he's a gypsy, right? A Romani. And they had all like Arabic like du'as on their like prayers on their walls and all that. And I was saying to them, like, why do you lot do that? And they were like, well, like if you're going to pray to one God, you might as well pray to all of them. I was like, what are you doing, hedging your bets? I was like, it bloody makes sense,
like Christians, Arabic Christians call God Allah as well. Allah is just the name for God. It's not the name for the Muslim God.
You
It's
know,
just
God
Yeah,
has
yeah.
99 names. Allah, God, whatever, like 99 names. It doesn't matter which one you use.
Mm.
There's only one God anyway, I guess, right?
There's
It's
only
not
one
like, they're
God,
not
but he
like
has
cousins. Isn't
99 names.
it? Yeah,
could you
let's not
imagine
get
if
into it.
all the religions were right and God was just playing a game on all of us and he just kept sending down more books, like he just switched it up.
No, do you know how I see it, Mike, right? You know, if you've got two kids, you treat one of them different and you treat the other one different according to their needs, right? Like, you're not the same person to both your kids. And I think that's what God done, isn't it? Like, he treated every tribe according to what they needed. Like, he said to them, look, you know, I'm this type of God, I'm that type of God. You got to follow me in this way or you got to follow me in that way.
Yeah, my religion is another topic.
Specifically.
Religion's
That's
another
what
topic.
I believe that, though.
My kid keep asking, when I'm going to be dipped in? I'm like, never.
When am I going to be watched in it?
Dipped in.
What's 15?
You know when you go to church to become Christian
Oh,
also?
dipped in.
Yeah. Just keep asking.
Those jokes.
Oh, just
I know,
doing
she's constantly asking. I'm like, oh my God, can you just forget about it?
My cousin's half Greek, half Turkish. He had the Sunnah and he was Christian. Don't ask.
You can't go wrong.
I have a friend like
Go
that.
wrong.
I swear on my life. They both, obviously, they didn't tell the respective religions what they were doing.
Yeah,
but
yeah, because they're just raking in the money either side,
that's it.
isn't it?
Cover the bases, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose you could raise a good $5,000 at us,
There's one
didn't it?
thing about religion, and we're not going to get into religion, but there's one thing about religion that I just don't agree with, and a lot of religious books say it. If you're not this religion, you're going to go to hell. Yeah, that's one thing I can't accept. I don't think God is going to send good people to hell just because.
No, I agree.
That's one thing I don't agree with all religions about. That's one
Yeah.
thing.
I don't think it's right they say that.
It is along those lines in the Quran and in the Bible, something along those lines. Maybe not as blunt as that. Like, for example, in the Bible, it says the only way to the kingdom is through me.
Yeah, but Muslims accept that though. When you tell that to a Muslim, they're like, yeah, at the time Jesus was the only way to God.
That's like I said. That's another debate, man.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that at Speaker's Corner. They said to a Muslim guy, and he was like devout Muslim. They said to him, "What do you think about this?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's true." Because at the time he said it was true.
Well, it's very hard to argue about things that happened thousands of years ago, man. We can't even agree about Cyprus, and it happened 50 years ago. We're going to agree about what?
Yeah, but Cyprus, I mean, to be honest, it's not in our hands, is it? Look, what happened like this week proves like there's so many big players involved.
What, in Cyprus?
Yeah, everyone's involved in Cyprus, bro. The English, the EU, the French,
But the North seems a bit
everyone's
quiet, though. The North seems a bit quiet. It's not.
We're special at it, that's why.
Sorry, Andrea?
We're special, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
I think we are
Really special.
Yeah.
So I was saying that the North is quiet. Like, what's going on? No one's really helping. Well,
That's what I'm trying to say to you. Didn't the
go on.
Turkey send the F-16s?
I can't hear you, Michael. I think your mic goes in and out, man.
You know, Turkey sent over some fighter jets. I'm sure they did.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, look, like, was there any tears flowing over that? Is anyone complaining, Andrea?
No, there was something that Christodoulidis said on the news, but I haven't really gone into it. I didn't have time to read it. But yeah, apart from that, nothing else.
So no one's making a big deal out of it. That's good.
But why does the North need support, I guess?
Because who's going to help
with
North
the base?
if it
No,
happens
the
in
real
Cyprus?
question so far is why ain't the South protecting the North?
Yeah, but this is the question tonight. Iran didn't actually attack Cyprus. They've denied it. So who are we protecting from?
But the thing is, them denying it don't mean they never done it.
I don't know. Do you not believe them?
No.
Well, yeah, because they denied hitting Oman, I believe, at some point. And
I mean, do you guys believe Iran at this point?
No, I don't believe
no,
that.
I think they're too far away for what has come to the bases. I think it was Hezbollah, to be honest.
It was Hezbollah. It was Israel. Let's not beat around the bush.
I feel like it's Israel.
Yeah,
I feel like we are beating around the bush, guys, a little bit here. We know
A little bit, innit?
We know who
You guys think Israel attacked Cyprus?
Yeah,
Why would they do that?
because they want to drag Europe into the
conflict.
swamp.
Nah, I think it was Israel.
Why would they do that? That's really far-fetched.
Because how are
Have
you
you
going
not
to
heard of,
convince your population that you need to spend money and get involved, and
have you
people
not
might
heard
like
of
get
Pearl Harbor?
unalived?
Have you heard of Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, what happened there?
False flag.
When the
Was
Americans
it?
know the attack was coming from Japan and they let it happen so they could have an excuse to join the war.
See how evil the leaders are, man.
Well, they said that 9/11 was. Well, we're going down the rabbit hole now, but they said 9/11 was like that as well. They knew it
Oh,
was
we
going to
need
happen.
Mario here. Someone call Mario, quick. He's the man.
Fun fact,
What
but you know, with
conspiracies?
9/11, the guy there was a Jewish guy, there was a Jewish property developer that bought it 14 days before the event happened. He took out an insurance premium for bomb damage. So, and he got paid out, I think, $3 billion.
Yeah.
So that surely that doesn't that tell you it's an inside job?
A lot of conspiracy theories there.
Yeah, there's some evidence to some of them though, like the video of the what do they call it? The dancing J people. Apparently they were celebrating when it happened. They were watching with binoculars. But the real question is, how do they know to be watching it happen?
Well, the biggest thing about them is the way the towers fell. It looked like a demolition. The way they fell, they were just on fire 1 minute, and the next minute they just dropped like that. Like that was very strange. Like if there's a fire on the top and it's still, how is that going to make the building drop like that?
That was the thing. Like they were saying that the jet fuel doesn't burn as hot as what it should in order to melt.
No, you're right. Yeah, structurally, the way it fell was like a demolition. That's exactly how you would demo a building. That is true.
Without a doubt.
True. Yeah, it would have fallen that way.
Football has seen more heat than the World Trade Center. It's about 50 years old and he's still going strong.
Oh shit!
You can't melt steel easily, mate.
Yeah, who's cooking dinner?
Oh no, that was me. I was putting a bowl away, but I cracked on the side of the cabinet.
I think what was Marie saying in the comments? Yeah, who threw the missile at Turkey today?
What?
Iran, isn't it?
Was it?
No. Basically, what everyone's saying is we can fuck with Cyprus, but not you. Cyprus is ours to fuck with.
Who said that?
That's what the international community is saying. That's what Britain, Turkey, and Greece are saying. Like this is our problem. Like don't you get involved, otherwise we're all.
You know what? I agree with that. Leave Turks, Greeks to themselves. We don't need the third party. It's our problem. I think if something happens to, like, let's say South, let's say another missile, I think Turkey should protect and try to stop it.
You lot should say, leave my Greeks alone.
Yeah, exactly. That's my beef.
I got my Greeks.
That's my enemy, not yours.
Well, I think Turkey might get involved. Because at the end of the day, if you start, one of the bases is not too far from the north, so if they start hitting Cyprus, Turkey might want to get involved to defend their population. You never know. They are still a guarantor technically of Cyprus, even though they don't recognise them. See,
the thing is though, with like military operations, there's always a chance that something, even if it's like a 1 in a million chance, something could go wrong. And if Turkey tried to do something and accidentally unalived some Greek Cypriots, like it would be a tragedy. It would be like you couldn't come back from that. So I think really they're better off staying on their own sides. Because it's been known to happen in military operations.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, like people end up unaliving their own people even.
What do you mean? America in the Iraq War, the highest number of casualties were from friendly fire. So they took out more of their own men than the Iraqis.
To be honest, before I came to live, I went to Recep Tayyip Erdogan's X account, and he clearly says, like, there's some games going on. They want to drag Turkey into this war, but we're not buying it.
What's he going to do?
He says Iran is our neighbor country for many years.
How can he stay neutral with what's going on right next door? That's the big problem right now. You guys share a border with Iran.
Because if you go against Iran,
we don't want to fight with Iran.
You're going against Russia and obviously China. And China and Turkey are together on the Pakistan issue. They can't go against China because of Pakistan.
I think at some point Turkey will need to choose its side and its team, and it's going to be quite soon.
I think I saw another thing on X. I don't know how true that is.
What about Azerbaijan, Caucasian?
Yeah, Annie, thank you.
10 million.
Azerbaijan's too hungry. They want to go in.
10 million Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is Turkey's closest allies. It's their best
Yes.
friend.
Yeah,
That's their
100%.
ride or die. That's their ride or die.
Yeah,
Azerbaijan.
all day, every day.
10 million.
It's not NATO, is it, Azerbaijan?
No.
And Uzbekistan as well. And it was all the stans basically.
Just to answer Shaheen in the comments as well, why do they need to? Well, think about it. All your mates go into war, Shaheen. Are you not going to follow them, or are you going to sit behind?
You're going to say, I'm the daddy. I'll do what I do.
And they're not your friends anymore, right?
Yeah, well, then you need us more than we need you, so who
Just
cares?
like what's going on with England right now. Look at England and America. Feels like a breakup, doesn't it?
It is.
It's like...
Technically, it is.
You know what? For
because-
once, I agree with Keir Starmer. Stand up for your nation. Our soldiers are not in Cyprus or another country to defend America or Israel. What is it there for us? Like nothing. Why
True.
should our soldiers go?
True. I agree as well.
He don't know what to do. He don't know whether to go to the left, go to the right. That geezer don't know what's going on, mate.
Yeah.
But they got to hedge their bets, though, innit? Because it's a situation where there's going to be peace at the end of it, and everyone's going to have to make money again together. So, do you know what I mean?
I don't think it's going to be easy for them to put foot on the ground and conquer Iran the way they did with Iraq and Afghanistan. I don't think that's going to be an easy. Defeating them, yeah, but getting rid of their current regime and putting in a puppet government like they've done in Iraq, no chance, man.
But I saw one more thing I want to mention. I don't know how true that is, but apparently Russia is not going to supply gas, oil, whatever they're supplying to Europe anymore. And Iran can't do it.
That's the big issue.
Japan relies 95% from Iran. So
done
they're
your
going to have to
research
back
today,
off. America and Israel has to back off.
Hey, Bajam, you done your research today?
Yes, I did.
You came ready.
Yes, I did.
Mashallah.
They already said in the next couple of months they expect petrol to go up 20% in the next couple of months.
We have to walk. At least we will lose weight.
20% is manageable, you know? If you put petrol, you put petrol. You know, you don't need to rush it. It's 20%, you know? You're going to pay it anyway at some point. So I don't know if that's going to affect us, but I think other things will affect us. Production, food.
Or did you all fill up the tank? I filled up my tank, you know.
Yeah, but it's going to run out again, eh?
Yeah, you just keep topping it up, innit?
True, yeah.
That's the better way, innit? It's the better way, trust me.
I haven't topped it up, so...
Yeah, keep it topped up, man.
Yeah.
Buy a smart car, I spend £20 a week on fuel, you're laughing.
Wait, I'm lucky if I get away with 100.
Yeah, but your tank's like a thimble. Got to fill up every 5 miles.
Why, what are you driving?
He's got a smart car, he said.
No, but smart car, it's like 300, I can get 300 miles out of the tank in a smart car.
It's time for the Teslas, boys. We need to get the Teslas.
No, they're shit, man. I can't get insured in one. I can't get insured for some reason.
I'll tell you what, though, I do love electric vehicles. Like the torque on it, like the 0 to the 60 is off the hook. I love
it
them
another 5
electrics.
years and I'll jump on it, man. Another 5 years.
Like, have you ever took one on a test drive?
No, but I've been in one.
Boys, how did we get so far away?
Man.
How did we get so far away from the Cyprus thing? Let's see.
That's one thing that really
Technically, they reckon the name Cyprus comes from the word copper.
Yeah, that's true.
Electric cars run on copper, innit? Like they need copper, and they run out of copper, so they had to stop making electric cars. So now that, like, obviously this world situation is like all over resources. I think, you know, the electric market's part of that as well.
Yeah, it's also AI chips as well.
Yeah, see the AI chips. There's a few things.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
I think China's got some rare earth minerals and things like that. Yeah, is it?
Taiwan is. That's why the UK and America and China are fighting over Taiwan right now. So
I saw a program stuff years ago about how there was a war in Africa somewhere, and they found out that Sony was paying one side to fight the other side so they could get the chips made for the PS2s. They were saying that PS2s were so popular that they ran out of the things that they needed to make the chips. So they went to the Africans and they were like, we need this stuff. And they were like, well, we could get it for you. But we're going to need some, we're going to need some arms and that. And I think Sony got caught doing that.
What
So
people don't realize, big business is above
if you've
the
got a
government anyway.
PS2, you got a blood console. Forget blood diamonds. You got a blood
Right.
console. The mad one. The world we live in, man. Capitalism, man.
World War III is just one, you know what I mean, one argument away. And if them bombs start flying, mate, the whole world's done for. Trump is an irresponsible. I used to like Trump, but he's an irresponsible person to be in control. That's what my opinion is. That geezer could easily do World War III.
Well, to be honest, sorry. Hello, by the way. Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Brother Ali, salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam, kardeşim. Well, I have to say one thing. If you think that Trump wants to do the World War III, you're quite wrong there, because it is actually Netanyahu and the Zionist bloody state.
Yeah, but Ali, I got a theory. Tell me what you think. That if Biden was in power, it would have been worse than what Trump's done.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of people don't realize that. Like,
Yeah.
the Democrats.
How would it have been
mad.
worse?
Because look at what Obama done. Like if they carried on from Obama's position, we would have been finished now.
Let me give you one example how it would have been worse. Okay, very, very, very simple example. Okay, because you know what, American, thinking, the way they think is like the same way that the British government thinks. They never want to start something, but they use other countries as proxies or something for them to start the war, and then them to say, oh yeah, Israel, we want to join them. This is what Americans, and I mean, this is how colonialism works. Okay, and if Biden would have been there right now, and if this would have kicked off with Iran, okay, whilst Biden was there, okay, it wouldn't have stayed just Israel, America, and Iran. It wouldn't just stayed with that. You know what another war would have started? Exactly the same thing. There would have been straight away a war between Turkey and Greece, straight away. I mean that, straight away.
Why would you say that? I've never.
Why do I say that?
Never heard
Very
that
simple. Let me tell you that. Very simple. Because there is some, islands where there is an agreement that none of these islands should be weaponized. None of them. That was an agreement. Okay, and that agreement, has been pushed aside by the Americans, by literally to dead arching on all these islands, putting weapons there and weapon systems there, soldiers and, army vehicles, planes and all that.
Isn't that normal, Ali?
Sorry?
Isn't that a normal thing to do?
No, it's not, because there was actually an agreement made after the First World War that these islands will not be weaponized. There should be no weapons on those islands.
Let me ask you a question. What about the agreement that Cyprus should be an independent republic? What about that agreement in the same Treaty of Lausanne, 1923?
Go on, Michael, bring it back to Cyprus.
Yes, I can come to it. Yes, it should have been an independent republic, correct. But when there was actually something going on, where the Turks the Cypriot Turks... Hang on, let me finish, bro. You asked me something. You need to let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So when this treaty was done, it should be, independent. But then what happened is when these Turks were actually being unalived and being attacked, okay, obviously Turkey had to come and save the Turkish people, the Cypriot Turks. They had to do it.
Okay, but Greece...
Yeah, but they didn't need to set up a separate country within the country.
Well, if they wouldn't have done that, to be honest,
I wouldn't even blame... I wouldn't even blame Turkey for that. I would say the Turkish Cypriots wanted that.
Yeah, but the thing is, look,
I wouldn't even blame Turkey for what they've done. It's really the Turkish Cypriots and
if that border would have been put there, if that border would have been put there, there wouldn't have been a single Cypriot Turk left in Cyprus.
The only reason I said that question, Ali, was to show you shit changed, basically. Yeah, cut a long story short, shit changed in Cyprus. Well, shit's changed on those islands as well. Greece felt threatened by Turkey, and they wanted to militarize their islands. Shit changed.
Hang on. Yeah,
how Turkey said.
Turkey and Greece ain't got no beef, Michael.
Hang on, you're actually wrong there. I mean, when you say Turkey threatened Greece, Michael, 1 minute. When you say Turkey threatened Greece, there is actually, I'm saying, it's not just with thing, even like some fishermen in international sea, they've been harassed by Greek, authorities saying you can't fish, you can't do this, and you can't do that. Even the Greek, ships literally went all the way to some, land which is actually, in Turkey's, territory, So, of course, Turkey is going to threaten them because Turkey says, if you keep coming over to my sea,
All right,
You know,
Ali, let me ask you this question and see if your mind can comprehend this question.
My mind can comprehend many things. Trust
All
me.
right, yeah, all right. If you was a Greek and you was born Greek, do you think you would see things the way that you see them now?
Well, to be honest, I don't have an issue with Greek people. So
No, but if you was Greek, yeah, would you see things the way that you? Because you seem to.
But how can they answer that? That's like me saying, Michael, if you was born a woman, would you see things the way you see?
Exactly.
How would you know? How would you know?
I can think like that.
I think what
No,
Michael's
you
trying to say, it
can't,
doesn't
man.
really
You can't
matter because you could have been
put
born
myself
Greek.
in
You know?
a Turkish Cypriot shoes or a Turk from Turkey's shoes and look at things from their perspective. But when I hear this, you're stopping our fishermen. That just sounds so right wing to me.
bro, no, it's nothing to do with being right wing, man. I mean, do you know what? I literally had it, with things like, oh, you right wing, you nationalist. Well, I'm sorry, but when you say nationalist, okay, say for example, like you're Greek, right? You're Greece, okay? You live in Greece.
It's Greek Cypriot. It's Greek Cypriot.
Say for example, like, would it be wrong if you say, I love my country, I'm proud to be Greek, and I love my country, and I will defend my country? And if I tell you, oh, you are a nationalist or right wing, this and that, would that be okay with you?
You started off by saying if Trump never got in power, that Greece and Turkey would be at war. That is preposterous. That is.
Can I answer that, Michael? Can I answer that though? Like without getting too military about it, I personally believe that the Democrats would have supported Europe more than Trump is now, and that would have gone for the Greece and the Turkish issue with the islands, and it would have gone for the Ukraine issue. It would have gone for all the issues like. Biden and them that would bang behind Europe more. They would have empowered them. They would have pushed them. They would have supported them more.
I'll go as far to say Greece and Turkey. I want to say this to right wingers from both sides, so you can get this into your head. Greece and Turkey will never, ever, 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 ever go to war. They're both in NATO. They're both.
They can't afford it.
It will never ever happen. This is
unnecessary.
Just a fairy tale in people's minds.
No one's saying that though, but I'm saying that I do believe.
No, they will go to war. Do you guys know why there was actually 6 F-16 fighter jets has been placed in Cyprus? Okay. Do you know the reason for that?
What year were you born, Aaron? Because this is an 18 plus.
Yeah. Do you know the reason?
Sorry, Ali, one sec, because we might have a kid on here. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
I'm listening, brother.
Yeah. So the reason why the F-16 fighters were placed there, okay, is actually where they look. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, there's certain things I cannot explain why I know it, but I do know it. Okay, the 6 F-16 fighters has been put there because there is a dirty game going on. Because unfortunately, I'm talking about governments, not about people. Unfortunately, the Cypriot government, in Greek side, and the Greek government is doing a very, very close deal with this shit rail or whatever they are, okay? And they're literally saying, oh yeah, we need to get rid of the Turks from the island, okay?
You must be joking,
Ali.
Hang on, let me finish.
Let me ask you this before you finish. What about the pipeline that's still running through Turkey from Azerbaijan?
Oh, do you want me to explain you that as well? Do you want an explanation? Because
hold on. I want to know why you think that the South wants to plan to take over the North. I'm guessing that's where you're going with this.
He said that the Israelis are invested in that position.
You just didn't understand what I said. You didn't get what I said.
Please explain.
Listen, I said, okay, that Shitrael is using Greek, but Shitrael is using everybody, okay, is using the Greek government and the Cypriot government.
We've seen them on this panel. We've seen them saying the same thing. They say openly, like
I still don't understand, though, guys. Are you saying that Israel is trying to force Greek Cypriots to take over? I don't know, to remove Turkish Cypriots.
It would benefit them, wouldn't it? To only have one person to deal with.
This latest deal that Greece signed with Israel has been in the pipeline for 15 years.
Yeah, let me explain you that. Okay, you're asking about the pipeline. It just seems you don't have.
No, let me explain.
No, I'm going to tell you. You asked me the question. You said to me, "What about the pipeline that goes to petrol, goes to Israel?"
Ali, let him build his point, and then you can give a more comprehensive answer.
Was a close ally of Netanyahu up until about 2023, 2024. Turkey and Israel were doing loads of business together. So don't come with this critical, it's shit rail. We've had this plan with the Israelis since 2010. Yeah, that's how far back we planned it before the conflict in Palestine happened. And we don't support that conflict. But end of the day, Turkey have been in bed with Israel just as much. So don't come with this hypocritical shit when the pipeline from Azerbaijan is still running through Turkey. Why don't Erdogan shut that down? Why don't we shut the pipeline down?
All right, let me know when you finish and I can answer you.
I finished, brother.
All right, you finished. Okay, now first of all, when you look at the pipeline, when this pipeline was done and what the reason was why the pipeline was done, okay? Now, at the first, I have to explain this from the beginning so you actually understand it. So this, like propaganda with, Turkey pipeline going over to Israel, blah, blah, blah. So that propaganda actually stops, okay? Because everybody says the same shit over and over again without even knowing the history why this pipeline was put there and what the reason is behind it. Now, the first Karabakh war in Azerbaijan, back then, okay, Turkey didn't have enough, like weapons, or their self-defense, wasn't as strong as it is now, okay? So when this thing was going on between Azerbaijan and Armenia, okay, Iran came and Iran supported Armenia, supplied them with weapons, supplied them with everything. That was the reason why Azerbaijan has lost the first Karabakh war, okay, because of the supplyment of weapons and everything and the support of Iran to Armenia, okay, that was the reason. Now, seeing that, where Israel literally saw that opportunity and said to Azerbaijan, because, Iran is supporting Armenia, giving them weapons, you lost the war, okay? What we will do is, okay, we will give you the weapons what you need. We will give it to you. But we don't want no money from you. So when we give this weapon to you, you can pay us back with petrol. So don't pay us back with money, give us fuel or give us oil. That's why you pay me back. So Azerbaijan actually had no choice than sign this contract with them, because nobody was helping Azerbaijan or giving them weapons, or they didn't have the weapons to fight against Armenia. Okay, that was the reason, and that pipeline was put there for with a contract. And if you know, and you should know about international law, okay, you can't just rip up a contract that has been made before you came into power. Okay,
it's a great point. It's a great point he made.
But Ali, what you're saying is that
I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished yet.
You're saying the end justifies the means.
No, I haven't finished yet.
No, he's saying you got to keep your agreements.
Yes, let me finish, please. And then when Michael was saying, Turkey was doing so much,
don't do voices. Don't do voices. Let's not do each other's voices. Let's not do that.
No, of course not. Let me finish. Now, when he says, Turkey was doing so much deal with blah, blah, blah. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Before 2002, before Erdogan came actually into power, there was a trade deal, okay? Again, I say it again. When there is a trade, when it's private companies, everything, by international law, you can't say to a company, you can't sell this to him, or you can't sell this to that. Now, back in 2002, when Erdogan came first into power, okay, the agreement or the trade between Turkey and Israel was $10.9 billion. That was a trade deal back in 2002. Now, this trade deal literally went down, okay, by 2015, down to 4.7 billion. So it actually dropped nearly 6 billion, okay? And by the 2024, hatta, when Erdogan said, by government trade, the government trade is no more. The government will not trade with Israel anymore, okay? Not gonna happen. He completely abolished everything. And that deal from 4-point-something billion went actually down to 323 million. Okay, that was even all over the news as well. Where Turkey actually shut, when they had the agreement with Libya, where they literally closed off.
Ali, sorry, mate. Where are you going with this, bro? I mean, it sounds like you know what you're talking about.
No, I'm explaining what Michael just said about the trade deal. Bro.
I know, but the point is, it's still a trade deal.
1 minute. What about the arms deal that they had with Israel?
What arms deal?
But Michael, I'm not being funny, but in serious debates, we don't do this whataboutism.
Exactly.
Because you're just taking us on a massive tangent. Which is unnecessary. 1 minute, let me land it. Let me land it quickly, Mike, please. Oblige me, yeah? The point that he made, all right, Ali Abi, he's a staunch anti-Zio, right? He ain't got no problem with Greece, or Greeks. What he's saying is that the Zios, they want one person in charge of Cyprus so they can cut deals with them, and they don't have this conflict now of a stalemate situation in Cyprus that they're invested in having one side take over the other side. Now, what can you say to that? That's obvious, isn't it? That's as obvious as the day is long.
What we were talking about is why has Greece violated the treaty by putting soldiers on this thing, and they done it? And why did Turkey violate the treaty? I know you're going to say the reason why. I'm not trying to get into that. But Turkey violated the treaty by invading Cyprus. So they've both violated the agreement.
Can I just read Panop's comment? He said, you definitely can renegotiate and terminate agreements. So
What was going on? Yeah, the panel did say that. But what I was going to say to you guys said that you can't break an agreement as a country. Yeah, we had this agreement with Israel from 15 years ago, so we can't break our agreement.
I've not got a problem
How
with
about
that. No one's got a problem with that. But
So
what he's showing you is that
we ain't got a military alliance
Israel's
with them. We can't split
invested.
for gas with them.
But Mike, you can have agreements, right? Don't mean you got to thingy them, finalize them, innit? Like I've got an agreement that tomorrow I'm going to wear a raincoat. If it's sunny, I'm going to wear a t-shirt.
Right? If Turkey wanted to go back in the agreement about the pipeline, they could just go, you know what, we're turning this off.
No, they can't just go like that. Because by international law, you are not allowed to do that.
No, it's not their pipeline anyway, Michael.
And plus, that pipeline, just for your information, Michael, the pipeline, the contract supposed to be renewed in 2025, and it was actually cancelled. It was cancelled. That pipeline is not renewed and is not in working order right now. It's cancelled.
Ali, you can apparently this is again on the comments. Someone said the agreement can be broken when people break international laws.
Sorry?
No, he's saying that they're not renewing the contract. That's basically what he's saying. So if it's expired,
for Greece
and I know, can I mention something?
Go on.
You like, what's going on, bro? Like the way you made it sound as if, you know, in public Erdogan is a staunch anti-Zionist, but then behind closed doors, he's doing deals with them and all this other bullshit. I mean, it's very disingenuous, bro.
I just laugh at that. Laugh at that.
Erdogan has
it's
been
not behind closed doors. He's doing it in front of the world, no?
He's not.
He's doing what in front of the world?
He's been. Bro, allow me to land my point, bro. Allow it.
Go on. I'm not going to talk over you.
I'll give you one example, yeah? This is before even Erdogan even came to power. Netanyahu called Mesut Yilmaz at the time. He was the prime minister at the time of Turkey. And they found some inscriptions it was linked to Hezekiah, some king from ancient Israel or whatever, and he wanted the inscription to be returned to Israel. Mesut Yilmaz turned him down and says, I can't do it because there'll be too much backlash in Turkey and I'll be opposed. At the time, there was a growing political movement in Turkey, and the one that was heading or spearheaded that movement was Erdogan, and he wouldn't allow it to happen. And when he came to power, he told Israel that they would never get that inscription. Netanyahu offered to send all of their Ottoman artifacts. In the first round of talks, he said he'll send them some. When they told him no, he said, I'll send you all of them. Again, he said no, because his position was, if we give you this, then we're basically we're giving you...
You're endorsing them.
You're endorsing your claim and giving your claim some sort of credibility that you are the indigenous people of the land and justifying your occupation of the Palestinians. So he would never agree to that. So he's been anti-Israel from day one. Do you understand? Like, I don't like this. I don't like this tit for tat rubbish just to score points where we just throw things out there. Like,
so is he anti-Israel or anti-Bibi?
He's anti-Zionist.
Okay, so if there was a different government in Israel tomorrow,
no, because
but he has been.
What would happen?
That's the same thing, isn't it? So
it's the same thing.
Not a Zionist government.
No, the whole point of the state of Israel is Zionism.
It's a Zionist project for us.
You're talking about the base.
Zionism.
Yeah, exactly. Because Israel, is actually the foundation of Israel when it was created was Zionism.
Why the hell did you not recognize it in there? Like, why did you guys recognize it from day one?
Who did that?
Turkey.
What do you mean from day one?
Turkey
was
was
in America's back pocket. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, where do you really
but that
stand?
was before Erdogan, though.
Yeah, before
Don't forget
Erdogan.
what Erdogan done. They had to pay off their
forever.
IMF debts and get a little bit of independence and get some military power
Michael,
behind
you
them.
put pictures like that. Why don't you put the picture of the president of Cyprus and Greece there as well, just recently? Why don't you do that?
Being a wind-up, though.
Why don't you do that?
Why
don't you put the picture of Greece?
Michael, I know you've got better arguments than this. You've got better arguments.
You're not acting like Erdogan has got.
Why is it? Do you think you're Richard Turkish? Do you think you're Greek president and your Cyprus president is any better?
Occasions.
Huh?
Michael, that's his job.
Huh? What are you talking about, bro?
2023.
You're just a deluded fucking twat. That's what you are.
No, Ali Abi, don't do that.
Michael's
all right, man. Michael's all right.
I'm got him straight up. He's coming up here with his
Well,
fucking stupid
you lot
propaganda.
saw it. I'm going on mute. Everyone go on mute. Let
Turkey
me
is
have
this
it
and
out.
Turkey is that and Turkey is this and Turks are that and Turks are this.
Someone's happy now.
Don't worry, Michael can defend himself.
How did it, Michael?
Michael's a big boy.
Brother, listen. Let me tell you
Get
something
Mali,
first.
get
See,
Mali. Stitch has enough.
can I just say something? 1 minute.
Got to
Let me
fix
just
your
say
mic,
something
Mike.
to everyone.
Mike.
See,
Got to
you
fix your
see,
mic a bit.
can you hear me better now? You see the shouting on the internet and the insults. Leave me out with all of that. I don't do any of that shit, man. I'm not gonna shout on the internet and swear over the internet. That's pathetic. Like, I'm just gonna say that for starters.
Yeah.
But I'm just making a point to you that Erdogan has been on cordial relations with Netanyahu, the same way that the president of Greece has, the president of Cyprus has. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Don't act like he's nowhere near Israel, has never had any relations or dealings with them. They've had dealings together. So, do you know what I mean? It's hypocritical. That's all I'm trying to say.
Look, the thing is what I'm saying to you, okay? The way governments work, they don't work like normal people like me and you. They've got relations, they've got trades, they've got this, they've got that, you know? And plus, did I say there was no trade at all with Israel? No, I didn't say that. I said, yes, there was, and there still is some. And to be honest, there is still some. There's some private companies who are still sending ships from Turkey over to Israel. But they're private companies. And because of international law, you cannot intervene with them.
You said that Israel want to run Cyprus and get rid of all the Turkish Cypriots.
Say again?
What's wrong with him saying that though?
Yeah, he said it and he's right. He's correct. I mean, don't
But
get me
Michael,
wrong.
put a logical argument to that. Don't just say to me, but what about what you lot are doing? Tell him a proper argument in return for what he said.
Look, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm not
Alavi, you
Cypriot,
made
okay?
you made the point. You made the point, and it was like a little bit like a good point, but like let him formulate an answer, innit? Maybe he's got an answer. Let's hear it. Michael, what do you think? Don't you think the Greek, like I said to you already, I think Israel or anyone else would be very much invested in only having to deal with one puppet master. They don't want to pay two lots of people, two lots of bribes to get anything they want done. They just want one person in charge of Cyprus, right?
Who, Israel?
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah, but how you think they're going to achieve that?
Because look at the situation now. They wanted to use Cyprus as a base to control the Middle East with.
That want to use Cyprus as a base. It's the Brits who support them.
Michael, bro, can I tell you one thing if you don't mind? I'm going to be very calm. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You know, earlier on, the sister Jeanne, okay, she said something. She said that Russia doesn't want to supply gas and oil to Europe anymore, and this and that, which is correct. Now, the thing is, there was actually, okay, a deal, what they wanted to do, okay? They wanted to put Russia, okay, it was even on the news, all over the news it was, okay? They wanted to put Russia out of the equation to be dependable on gas, okay, on gas. And what they was seen as alternative was actually Shitwell, okay? So their thinking was that they was going to do a gas pipeline, okay, from Shitwell, so they can get more money, more power also. So they can put a pipeline, a gas pipeline from Shitwell over to Cyprus, and then from Cyprus to Greece, and then Greece will supply the gas all over Europe, okay? That was their thing. That's what Israel wanted to do, okay? Now, Turkey went against it. Now, Turkey, you know, with the treatment with Libya, they literally shut it. They said it's not going to happen. Not going to happen, you know. So that was actually even on the news where they said, where Turkey has shut the sea and the air against Israel, you know, anything that's got to do with Israel, reaching Europe, coming in and out, that area of that, we say Akdeniz, okay, in that area, that was even on the news. Even what do you call that? The Europeans were panicking. They were saying, oh yeah, you know, we was going to get, you know, a deal with Israel to get gas and all that, leaving Russia out of the equation, okay?
Yeah.
That is the reason why
we're talking about
Israel...
the IMEC crew is up and running. It's up and running. It's been up and running. What are you talking
What's
about?
up and running? What you on about?
The IMEC crew is running. They've
running?
been working on it for the last 15 years.
What's
the
running?
has already begun. Why do you think the ships are here? They're not protecting the south. They're not protecting the Cyprus people.
Listen, answer. What is
It's to
running?
protect
I didn't
the
understand
IMEC
what
crew.
you said. What is running?
What you're talking about is called the IMEC
He's talking about
crew.
the pipeline, Mario. The
I'm
pipeline.
talking about the pipeline. What you on about?
Is that what you're saying
That's what
as
the
well,
IMEC
Mario?
crew is called, for fuck's sake, man. Do you use Google? Do you use any?
I don't need to
anything
Google.
like-
I'm there myself. I'm involved in it. What you on about? Google. I said it earlier when I came onto this live feed. There's certain things I cannot say, but I know.
To the IMEC crew, you don't know
Why
what
is
I'm
this
talking about.
conversation going left? I don't understand.
Because the guy's saying that he's talking about the IMF route and that it's not going ahead. It's been going ahead, and it
What's
is
been going ahead, bro? I mean, where did you see a gas pipeline going to Cyprus, to Greece, and then from there to Europe? Where did you see that?
If we're gonna fight, let's at least be on the right page when we fight, innit? Let's not fight over a mistake.
Someone get Grot or one of them AIs up, man.
Oh,
pull it up.
No point, man. No point.
What do you mean, no point,
ridiculous.
bro?
What, Mario? What's he said? That's ridiculous. Like, he's on the money, though. Like, it might be, a little bit like,
Do you know what the problem is?
Not on the money.
It might be one-sided.
Do you know what the problem is?
Everyone's entitled to their biases, isn't it?
Do you know what the problem is?
As long as they own them.
Like I said, I don't have a problem with Greece or with Greeks. I don't have a problem with them. Never did. Okay, never did. But you do get not just Greeks, also some Turks as well. Also some Greeks. Okay, they just got this. Oh yeah, you are Turk, I hate you. Or the Turks, oh you are Greek, I hate you. And I'm guessing some of these guys, like Mavi's, got that sort of mentality.
No. I wouldn't be sitting up here with these.
Listen, I can't fucking stand. This thing I can't stand, and Michael's right. You lot say a lot of shit over the internet, which you won't say face to face to people.
Oh, do you know what? I will tell you to your face anytime, any place you want.
Fuck all about me.
No problem. I will tell it into your face anywhere, anytime you want. Anytime, anywhere.
Guys, come on, man. You're better than me. I know all of you.
Fucking haters. I've probably got more time.
This is long. Guys, come on. We can have a serious conversation.
He's not civilized.
Calm down.
You said you only talk about internet. I go slow. I will tell it to your face anytime, anywhere you want. Simple. Give me a time, give me a place, and I will be there.
It's very unnecessary.
Stop like a fucking pretzel. Shut up.
Chaps, it's very unnecessary.
Well, I'm telling you, man.
You can't be losing your temper. Look, guys, you see...
he just got a violation and TikTok had to drop him, so...
Oh, shit. I said it on Friday's show and I'll say it again. You see, every time you raise your voice and then your heart starts racing, you're taking time off your life. Is it worth it over TikTok? Come on now. Taking time off your lifespan by getting angry and making your heart palpitate.
I'll be honest with you.
From where he left
Michael, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
Ali's my guy, innit? I'll be honest with you. Ali's my guy. But when it comes to anything to do with Zios, he flips his lid because he's just very passionate. Man's out there every day waving the flag and doing his business, bro. Like, he's very passionate about the Zios.
Guys, I think Michael said something earlier, which actually went under the radar, and everyone needs to kind of...
Never. Trust me, never.
No. Everyone needs to pick up on this. The rebuttal was that, look, everyone's breaching international law. Okay? You lot done that, we done this, what do you expect? But see that? I know it was said as a tit for tat, but it's truth in it. I don't know why we keep going over it all. Everyone's doing what the fuck they like out here, man.
You know what it is? Guys, some people look at it, my country's super one. My country's the one that's 100% right. Do you know what I mean? Like, we both got holes in our arguments that can get picked at, but you see the people that can't accept the holes in their argument. And, there's just some people just too nationalistic, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't disrespect him.
He's not a nationalist. He's an Erdogan Jew, like me. I'm an Erdogan Jew as well.
But can't I be? Let me ask you an honest question. Do you reckon that Ali would say a bad word about Turkey?
Sorry, guys. Guys, Mark wants to say something. Can we let him
he's on the Erdogan team, isn't it? He's Team Erdogan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't mean Erdogan's 100% always, innit? Like,
but Master G, my point is, everyone's entitled to their biases. I'll even sit here with Cyprus migration. Everyone's entitled to their biases. As long as you put your hands up to it and you're like, this is what I'm about, we can talk.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I just don't get the you know what I mean? Everyone's, because even like, we all talk about international law and everyone's breaching it, bro. So I don't even know. I think we should actually ban it as an argument. I'm telling you. Anyway,
I thought you were going to say we should ban international law.
Just ban it internationally. No one's sticking to it.
Internationally, yeah?
Yeah, no one's sticking to it. Like,
sorry, who wanted to say something? You said, was it
Mark?
Mark?
Mark, go on.
Yeah.
Say something, bro. Sorry, bro.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'll say Iakşamlar and Galispera to everyone. All right. So what I want to ask you, or not ask you, I want to tell you that there's one thing that's in common from this conversation tonight. All right. Number one,
the passion.
All right. The passion is there, yes, but one thing that's in common is that both Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots friends that we have here, we are all suspicious of Israel. All right, that's one thing. But with the situation that we have at the moment, with this, the whole conversation was about the the attack at the base, and you know, who's protecting who and who's protecting who. One thing that I've learned, all right, is that internally, the Greek Cypriots would see the North as Turkey as the aggressor. Okay, we all know that, and the Turkish Cypriots would see Turkey as the country
The
that's
savior. The savior.
as the protector.
Yeah.
One thing that people should realize when it comes to Greece and Turkey, all right, and that's the Cypriots themselves. That I am 100% sure if Cyprus is attacked externally, whether it's the Israelis or whether it's the Iranians, and the situation here is about Iran, then the fighters that have been sent to the north, that's the problem that we have, all right, is to protect the island, all right, and the Greek ships that are going there are to protect the island, is to protect the Cypriots, because we're not member of NATO, we haven't got a massive army, the country's divided as it is at the moment, it's fragile, all right. The Greek Cypriots are making big mistakes of being affiliated with the Israelis, all right, and the Turkish, you know, it's that issue of making people think that they're the aggressors. At the end of the day, those two countries, Greece and Turkey, which are allies with each other, and I agree, they're not going to go to war. They're a member of NATO. They're too brown for that. So I really think that they're both protecting the island. They're not trying to take over who. I don't agree.
I agree.
I don't agree that the Israelis want to take over the whole entire island. All right, they want to influence the island, of course. All right, there's a lot of things that are happening in both sides in terms of property development and everything else. That's a different story. But at the end of the day, okay, this is one thing that people should realize, is that when it comes to external problems like Iran, then the country's going to then the country's going to.
Mark,
Sorry?
let me say something quickly. I don't think that the Israelis are invested in favor of the Greeks or the Turks.
No, they will
do is they'll look at which side is worth backing, which side is actually going to win in the end. And what they want to do is accelerate the process to get to the finish line. So then there's only one person that they need to deal with. Yeah. Right? That's it. Like, they don't care if it's the Turks or the Greeks. Whoever's stronger, they will back you. Right? We've had Israelis on this panel telling us, yeah, you need to get Turkey out of Cyprus. You need to get Turkey out of Cyprus. Now, this is their line, isn't it? This is their rhetoric that they come with, right? But I don't believe it for the reasons that they're like purporting, which is Turkey, they're Muslims, they're this, they're that. But whoever's got the power, they're with that. This is their thing. Whoever's on top, they're with you. Right? So with the Cyprus situation, they know that the EU has got the trump card. Europe's got the trump card. Europe's going to come out on top. Turkey's always going to have to take the secondary position. And they just want to speed it up. They just want to speed up the whole thing.
Something interesting. Sof, you there?
Yes, bro.
You can run a poll, can't you?
I've tried that before, unfortunately, and it doesn't work.
No, can you try a poll one more time?
I can try it.
What's the poll? We're just getting... Go on.
I want to know if people want Israel and America to be victorious or Iran to be victorious.
All right, put a 1 in the chat. Everyone in the chat's listening, yeah? How many people? We've got 50 people. Put a 1 in the chat for the first answer. Put a 2 in the chat for the second answer. Say them again, Master G.
2 for Iran and 1 for America and Israel. There's 52 people in here. Let's see what comes back.
Say it again from the start so I can put my vote.
Okay. Can anyone actually see the vote as well? Because I've put it up.
Nah, the voting can't.
It's not working.
The 1 is for America and Israel. 2 is for Iran.
What is this? We laying bets or something?
Gisto's put in 3. I think he's on a dinghy somewhere. Oh, okay.
Someone's got to do a head count.
No,
You've got to count the numbers.
Guy said 3 is peace. Of course, but that ain't part of this poll, guys.
There's no point asking people to vote if you're not counting the votes. You've got to count the votes as well.
Yeah. That's how Storm. That's how Boris Johnson and Trump got in the first
I think there's
place,
a lot
guys.
more 1s. I can see a lot more 1s than 2s.
I would put a 1, but I don't think that. I would put a 1, but I don't agree with either of them. All right, I think one country. I think Israel and the USA are the aggressors in this and do in the first place. I mean, at the end of the day, they've made a mess. I just hope this finishes soon and it's like we can carry on with our lives.
But this is the problem, Mark. This is the problem, and the reason why I wanted to raise it. I wanted the poll first, yeah. It is become...
Can you repeat the question? People are asking on the comment.
Sorry. The question is this: if you want, look, there is no, I know we all want peace, of course we do, right? But if you had to choose a clear-cut winner of this war, do you want America and Israel to win? Type 1. If you want Iran to win, type 2.
Man, that's such a hard question.
It's the hardest question you've been asked all day.
Wow.
It's the lesser of two evils, man.
Yeah, it's like asking.
No, but I wanna say why I think this is important. Yeah, after let everyone vote in it, and we'll see what comes back.
No, you can say your view, innit? You can influence it.
I
I'll
think
try to influence
there was
it.
a lot of ones.
I
from
just
what I
want
saw.
everyone to check their votes, and then we'll take it.
I'll just be honest. I put 2 in it. I already put 2.
Yeah.
What I would say, one of the main things.
Pan up, fuck off with your 1.5.
It's always pan up, man.
You gotta remember, Iran, people are oppressed in Iran. I know that's not what the war's about, but Iran has done some horrible things to some of them.
People are oppressed in North Korea.
I think people are oppressed in fucking Edmonton and London, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Edis, what do you think will happen if Iran does win?
Listen, I get it, right? But I don't know. All right, I would only ever be hopeful if they ever did come out victorious that it would provide some respect towards sovereignty. But that's just hopeful thinking, and I'm not trying to say that's my take on it. But what my point is that I'm making is we have our own intercommunal discussions around Greek Cypriots, Turkish Cypriots, Turkish intervention, international law, rah. But the point is, it's a cynical world. Okay, I think most people in here, because if you run another poll now, one being that you think Israel was correct for what they were doing in Palestine, and 2 being they're not correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd get a lot of people saying that they're not right in what they're doing, but yet they would back it in a war, which shows you that a lot of people feel like it's wrong to vote for a Middle Eastern country to come out on top, even though they have some wrongs in their regime or some wrongs within their country that we don't align with, being that we're quite Western. We have Western values. And I find it's cynical. It's very cynical. But we have to have a little bit of a deep dive here. Trump has stolen an election, and then stole a war. He hasn't had any backing. Yeah, his Congress hasn't backed him on it. He ain't sat around the round table all the nights to get an okay on this, because there's no argument to be had for him to justify it. So he's done this off his own volition. And it's Israel that won it. They benefit so much from it. But yeah, if everyone disagrees with wrongdoing in the world, hence what we're always talking about, Turkey's intervention here and the EOCO and all this chat, putting that to the side for a minute. How can we all disagree with what Israel has done to Palestine and then want to see them win a war?
But Master G, I agree as a humanitarian, what they've done to the Gazans is disgusting and they can never make it up to anyone. They're finished, right? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, what difference does that make to anything else? Like, just because I'm upset about the Gazans doesn't help me resolve the Cyprus issue, doesn't help us resolve the Iran issue. Okay. Like, really and truly, Iran's using it for their benefit, going, no, we're the only ones supporting the Gazans.
No, Iran wants this war. But then watch this then.
No, but I'm saying, what's Gaza got to do with it, though?
No, because what I'm saying is, morally, that was the moral point I was making firstly. Morally, standing with someone who has no humanity within them for the actions that they do. But let's go a step further then, bro. Let's get a little bit further. We all talk about international law all the time. This is a clear violation of international law. Trump's got no right to be there. Yeah.
What, the Iran thing?
Yeah, he's got no right to have attacked.
And Venezuela.
And Venezuela. He's got no right. But yet, we sit here night after night for years on end talking about international law. And this is what I'm talking about, because tonight already, international law. But yet most people want to see the side who's breaching international law to win against a country that might have wrongdoing in their regime, but ain't really fucking with the world like that. So people need to check themselves a little bit. You can't have it all. Either we're for international law or we're not. Yeah, them little islands in Greece can arm themselves to the teeth. Yeah, and Turkey can do what they're doing in the north, and China can take Taiwan, and Russia can take Ukraine, and Trump can go to Iran and Venezuela. Or all of it's wrong, and you stand on the side of righteousness. you can't have both, because if you're sitting there saying I'm all right with this and I'm not all right with that, then you're just a selfish prick.
Basically. And what I was
I
saying
don't
about
know,
the
man.
Israel thing,
Sorry, I'm just being real. Like, I know it's a bit
the
thingy.
reason that might have
Did
touched
you
me
get
earlier
it?
is because,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not on the side of Israel, and I'm embarrassed about Cyprus's close relations with them.
I
It
love
is
that from you, brother. I
it's a
think that's
devastating on
amazing.
our country, and the only thing I'm trying to say, maybe when I bite back at Turkey, is that they've been in bed with Israel before in the past as well. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah. But Michael, look at it from his point of view, yeah? One thing we know, Israel ain't going nowhere, bruv. Like, you're going to have to deal with them at one point or another. Like, they're not going nowhere. Do you get me? So this whole thing about, oh, like, bun Israel, bruv, sooner or later, everyone's going to have to come to agreement.
Bruv,
I
they
don't know,
won't,
you know, because if Iran come on top in this, there's a world change. There's a definitely the winds of change. You'll see something.
You know what it is, Gas? They're too far away from Britain and America to hurt them. So the people that are going to get hurt is the Middle Eastern countries and Cyprus, basically, where the innocent people are going to get hurt. The Qataris, the
They're not innocent though, Mike. They're not innocent. I can tell you what they're doing if you want to know.
The people are.
I'll tell you very quickly what they're doing. Yeah, all these people. Go on.
The people are the population. The mass population of Cyprus are innocent. The mass population of UAE of Saudi. It's not these people. It's the government. Just like when people slag off the British didn't do this to Cyprus. It was the government that done it. You can't write off a whole population for what their government did.
Completely right. You can't. It's not a people. It is a government. But this is where our starting point should be.
The 500,000 Lebanese people across the sea who've just been displaced from their yards because they're bombing Hezbollah and Hezbollah using Lebanon, the country. I mean, it's just like, what the fuck have those people got to do with anything?
So then, in that sense, wouldn't they have gotten a green light to have a go on this war? Then, on that sense,
you
see what I mean? Like they wouldn't have, otherwise he wouldn't have just done it.
Israel's telling them, listen, just get out of your towns, get out of your villages, get out of the south of Lebanon, because
we're coming. Basically,
they won't be there anymore.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Listen. This whole thing is fucked, and I want to show big respect. By the way, to what Michael said. I keep bigging you up recently, Mike. I swear it's not because you're a gas man. I swear. Yeah, but you know, like you said that, and everyone in the comments, you said they're embarrassed to do deals.
No, I like Michael. I rate him.
No, always. But what I'm saying is, even in the comments that I'm reading here, a couple people saying they're embarrassed that they've done deals.
Even I was saying to Israel,
I think they need props because that should be our starting point on any topic. First and foremost, I just want to get this out of the way.
Do you know what I don't agree with you?
Go on, bro.
We're talking strategies, and you're coming with moralities.
Yeah, because
do you get me? Like to me, when we're talking about,
is there any other position to argue from?
I'm saying to you, I'm a military man. Yeah,
but then you're not a godly man, then are you?
I bruise on the inside.
Yeah,
but get me?
Karate man.
Hold on. Do you think that? Hold on. Do you think that? Hold on. Even in war, even in a conflict, you don't think that there's rules of engagement. You don't think that there are this. You don't think that there's. Bro, do you think that these people are not bound by some sort of code? Whether
if you're the leader, you got your code, I got my code, Jim's got his code, Michael's got his code.
No, there is no your code and my code. There's international law that everybody needs to abide by. Whether you respect that or not is a totally different discussion.
I'm saying to you, as an analyst,
and by the way, when
as
I say
a person,
you, I don't mean you, by the way.
I understand you, because I'm saying as an analyst, and I'm looking at everybody's strategy, I have to look at their motivations, and really holding them to a standard of ethics ain't really where it's at in a war zone.
I mean, I can kind of argue against that. When we look at what Iran is doing, they're hitting military bases and infrastructure, and when we see what the US and Israel is doing, they're bombing schools.
It's true.
What's your strategy there?
Yeah, and when they bomb a hotel, which they did do, they did it because they moved all the Americans out of the base into the hotel. Like that's everything they're doing is strategic. Yeah, and they are putting up
the Iranians. To be fair to them, like even
they're putting up a wicked fight.
Like, when it comes down to it, they're attacking the bases. Obviously, I don't want Cyprus attacked, but you've got to respect them for going after the bases. They didn't go after populations. They could have bombed the middle of.
Do you know how methodic? Do you know how methodical these lot are being? And that what's his name? Mohammed Morendi. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I know the guy.
He said it clearly. He goes, the Iranians have been preparing for this war ever since the invasion of Iraq. This is a long time
Yeah, he's
coming,
not wrong.
and
He's
they're
not
not.
wrong.
This isn't random. This isn't. Oh yeah, Google Maps, the fucking nearest base, and let's just. But no, bro, this is so methodical. It's ridiculous.
No, I
So,
rate them. Their strategy's flawless. I rate them.
So how
At the end of the day,
far
they're
is
being
Iran
hit.
gonna
They're
go,
hitting
guys?
bases.
How
No,
far do you
they're
think,
being hit.
Shane?
They're hitting bases.
I think they're gonna go as far as it takes for the world's economy to go into enough crisis where they force the West into a deal.
But do you not think at some point Israel might use atomic?
No way. If they do that, then
Because I think there's already a warning in
That's the
Esfahan.
threat. Yeah, that's the threat.
Is that a threat? The one in Esfahan
Yeah,
where
that's
they've asked them
on the
to.
table.
So
Among
they
the
are
conspiracy
threatening.
theories is that Trump started this war because Israel was like, we're gonna nuke Iran if you don't go.
I was trying not to say the nuke word.
Yeah,
Larry,
To
call it
be
atomic.
honest with you,
They're
they can't.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Atomic.
If they
they're
do
gonna
that,
fluke.
A gin and
They're gonna
tonic.
send the
He's
fluke.
gonna land a gin and tonic.
Gin and
There
tonic.
you go,
That's the
land
one.
a gin and tonic.
There you go.
if they do that, I think that would be the end of them.
Wait, did I miss that? Why is it gin and tonic?
Because you can't say the N or the A word, is it?
And
Yeah,
also,
okay.
and
Do you
also
reckon
the
Do you reckon
so-
that could
so
hit
the,
America,
uh,
though, guys?
the,
That
the, mon-
TNT, could that
the
hit
mantra of
America?
the mantra of a certain country is that in a situation where they're, let's say, about to lose everything, they would detonate it anyway.
Well,
But
that's
it was.
the
But one minute. What was the counter? What was the counter threat though? The counter threat came from Russia. They said if anybody N bombs these guys, we're on the retaliation flex.
I think
So
the
it's
worst.
already everything's on the table already.
I think China is the elephant in the room because
Yeah, I agree with that because it's a proxy towards that.
I think
No, but Russia's put their cards on the table. They've said it. They said if you lot N bomb these lot, like we will deal with you
And
the
they've got
same
every
way.
right to, because the whole of the West are against Russia no matter what they do. Like, do you know what I mean? But yet we frown upon them. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. Don't forget, it was NATO and that offering Ukraine NATO. Russia saying, "Listen, guys, I don't really want." I'm not saying it's right what they done, by the way. I'm just saying that we forget those little things, those little things. They're saying, "Allow this, yeah," but and then Britain's whispering in their ear, going, "Don't let them tell you what to do."
When we talk about international law and all of that, if you actually look at the situation, if the agreements made after that wall came down, the agreement was with Russia that NATO would not push further
1
towards
inch
them.
exactly.
And the years from that up until they've
Did
actually
you know?
gone
Did you
in,
know
they're
Russia was
moving
trying
closer
to?
and closer.
That is my point, though, man.
Russia was trying to join NATO, bro. Fucking Putin was talking with Bill Clinton on multiple occasions about the possibility of joining NATO. They didn't want them. Yeah. Did you not see the interview? Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, it was an interview. He was on Air Force One, I think. Trump. And
But Shane, wait, who wants them and who don't want them?
NATO. What do you
Because
call it?
America wants them. It's England and France that don't want them.
No, they didn't. They didn't. He spoke directly on 2 or 3 separate occasions with Bill Clinton about joining NATO, and all they did was they just longed them out. They weren't actually interested in having them in NATO, but Russia had sincere intentions about joining NATO. But anyway.
Oh yeah, they always have.
There was an interview that was done. I don't know whether it was today or yesterday. Trump's on Air Force One, and Pete Hegseth is standing behind him. That's the Secretary of
Defense. Does he look like he's like in the doorway of the plane?
Yes, and they asked him about the bombing of the schools and the girls' school. Go and watch that. Yeah.
What does he say?
If I'm not gonna, it's not about what they say, bro. Just watch it.
I've seen it.
Look at their faces. Yeah. If that isn't a face of someone who is obviously fucking lying right in front of your eyes and trying to conceal the fact that they're lying, yeah, I don't know what is. They blamed that on Iran and said that we think that they did it themselves. Watch their facial expressions, watch their body language. Bro, it's fucking disgusting. These people make me sick.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I mean, America is a force, yeah, but I don't know if they could take on the world. Do you know what I mean?
Eddie's, isn't America
No,
the
because
one and
Cyprus have
only
got no
country,
problem.
the one and only country that have ever dropped the gin and tonic?
2 of them.
Yeah, twice.
2 of them.
Yeah.
To Japan, right?
Nagasaki,
Yeah,
Hiroshima.
Yeah,
Hiroshima. Here you go.
so
Hiroshima.
why?
The proof's in the pudding, innit? Do you know what I mean?
The soy,
guys,
the soy
This
windmill
is the
towns
most
is still
important question. I've been wanting
contaminated
to
to
ask
this day.
you. Just one question, and this: can their GNT hit America? Is it going to hit America, or is it going to hit somewhere else like Dubai?
Who can do it? Like,
Who's G&T?
Iran's.
Iran? Can they reach America?
They don't-
No,
they
Russia's
don't
saying that
have
they
it.
will do
Russia
it.
can.
But
They
if
don't
Russia
have
does
it.
it, it'll be from Alaska. It'll be like the other side.
No,
Iran
don't
hasn't
have that.
enriched. Iran hasn't enriched it yet. So at the moment, it's just, it's not
This is
weaponized.
their reason. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I don't blame America. When a country's rhetoric is death to America, you're gonna want to stop that progression of getting to a gin and tonic. I understand. You know what I mean? But to go all out in side by side with the dark geezer, yeah, who's dark hearted, right? It's not a good look. And all it does is spits in the face of all these little intercommunal and little problems throughout the world. I say little problems, they're big, but they're not as big as a World War III. Do you know what I mean? But that's all it's doing. And then what I ask myself within these, because remember, guys, it's fucking TikTok. It means nothing, yeah. But it fascinates me. I've said this before. I'm a people watcher to the highest degree. I could sit there and watch people for days on end. It fascinates me how people operate. But it fascinates me on TikTok because you see people align completely against what they always disagree with. Surely because it's now no longer Cyprus and on the table, or Greece and Turkey, or Russia and Ukraine, or China and Taiwan. It's West and East. And
it
people
is
feel bad.
actually West and East.
Yeah, people feel bad.
Whole
Jalan.
West, whole East. 100% Master Girls.
Yeah, and they feel bad to say East because they feel like they're selling their self out or their soul out. But
What if you're stuck in the middle, literally?
Can I also mention one more thing? I don't know if anyone
I'm
noticed.
kind of stuck in the middle.
You're not allowed to be here, though, are
But
you?
Turkey taking this war and making sure Turkey joins this war is really important for America because Iran and China are surrounded with Turkic countries. That's including Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan. All these countries are Turkic countries. If America wants power and take more power from Iran and China, they will need Turkey to join them. Geographically.
It's not going to happen. Erdogan is not going to be
Turkey has
baited.
Yeah, I know, but they want it.
Erdogan is not going to be baited into a war
They had
with
another.
Iran.
They
had another one today, innit, Mario?
Yeah, but it's
Right.
only what they're saying is.
But Shaheen, what happens if one of those gets through? What would he do?
Bro,
Do you know what he would do?
It entered the airspace. They intercepted it, and Erdogan is saying basically, in other words, your drones better not lose their way, or your missiles better not lose their way, and. Yeah, and what he's saying is, we see he's bro. It's very just follow him on Twitter, bro.
Well, what's he gonna do though, Shaheen, when it
he
does
says,
when it
bro,
does
I'm,
land?
I'm not Erdogan, bro. Like,
No, but he'll be under pressure to do something.
Close third.
However,
Close third.
what he's saying, he has been unequivocally clear from day one. He sees the this is from his own mouth. He sees the games that are being played, and in no way will he be baited into playing these games along with these other countries.
And
End
I
of
love
story.
that.
End
I love
of story.
that. Because
Will he not need to respond though if one of them does
No,
get
but
through?
it's
Yeah,
soft.
I'm gonna say eventually, like
He's-
he would need to respond out of a show like to be.
No, but hold on. It's what he's deeming it to be. Remember, it relies heavily on what they're classing it as. Right now, it's airspace has been entered. He could, if he wanted to. Let's not joke about this. He could say, right, that's it. One was coming our way. Article 5, all of NATO in charge. Avengers assemble. Yeah, he could do that, but he ain't. What he's done is, look, you're in my airspace. Get out of here. He's battered it out. Yeah?
Well, he's basically doing
where were these drones going through
Turkey? Every country that's got it from Iran, doing the same thing basically. No one's done any retaliation to Iran.
Yes.
That from any country that's been apart from American.
Yes, bruv. And I love this because there's your humanity, right? There's your humanity going, listen, we're not coming in on this bullshit. We see what's happening here. Yeah, and people are tired of it because Trump, he's on one, bro. He stole everything
But
along
don't
the
you
way.
think that's because they're hitting the bases? I think if they hit the main cities, I think it would be a different story. You know, if they hit downtown Dubai, every attack they've done,
But they just.
bases.
But the thing
They
is,
did. They did hit the airport.
yeah, they hit. Not only that, they hit an Amazon data center in either in Kuwait or in Dubai. I can't remember exactly where it is. And this data, you know, the Amazon Web Services. You know what that is? It's like a lot of.
AWS, yeah.
Yeah, I think
All businesses.
right. So they're not just, bro. They're very clever, man. They're not. This isn't a random
But they're not
attack.
doing random attacks,
It's
though, is
so
it?
strategic. They're trying to cripple the economy. Yeah, and the more. Sorry, my brother's playing Overwatch. The more these the more this war drags on, it's not at a disadvantage to Iran. Do you know what the people are like in the West, especially in the UK and in the States? The moment everybody's bills go up, the moment cost of goods go up, the moment fuel goes up, and everybody starts feeling the squeeze, then they start putting pressure on their governments, bro. But this has been done over and over again, man.
Exactly. But what we're looking at it from, obviously, besides safety, because that's what everyone's real concern is first, right? Are we safe? Yeah, are we safe in this country? Are we safe to go here? Are we safe to go there? You know, that's obviously first and foremost. But after that is how does the world look once this finishes? Yeah. Because that should be everyone's next question.
The question is how far Iran takes it, right? So if they keep mashing up these little American proxies that trade in American dollars, then the dollar's going to go under. Right? If the dollar goes under, then the whole world changes, right? Then BRICS has to come in, or some
Can
other
someone
system has
stay
to
on
come
top
in.
forever though? That's the thing. It's like
You know what I think?
it's like when
there's
someone tells me they want their boiler to last a lifetime. It's a fucking machine. Like it's
Yeah.
gotta go down.
You know
Like,
what? Yeah, and this what a perfect segue. Oh my god, that's what I think. I think this is, bro. I think what you're witnessing is the death of the American empire.
well, this is what I'm saying.
This is
It's
what
a
you're witnessing.
staunch possibility.
This is the beginning of the end for the
It's a
American
long
empire.
shot to a degree, but to be honest, are we not hopeful? I don't want
Bro,
death
you know
to
what's
America.
gonna.
I want
You
death
know what?
of their veto powers globally.
Yeah, you're their
I don't want
hegemony.
death to America. Who wants that? Like I love a lot of what America is and what it stands for and what comes from there and whatever. You know, imagine being American, yeah, and you're under a dictatorship. Who's coming to save you? No one. No one can save you. You're
Bro, if I
guarded
was an
by the
American, bro, I'd
powers.
be a member of the NRA, bro. No problem.
What?
Do you get what I mean? It's like, you know, they're fucked. They're in their own dictatorship right now.
And bruv, they're right there out the way. They're not even near anybody that they've got problems with besides Russia.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're on the other side of the world completely.
You know who wins from all of this, in my opinion? China. Because if it does happen and that actualizes and these people and it is the death of or the end of the American empire, it's going to leave a power vacuum and China's going to be there to fill it.
It really
If
does
they
depend
stop
on
the
how
oil-
long, how long they do it, because China does.
China, Russia.
They got a. I think China
Did you
uses
see-
40%, Japan uses 75%, and another Asian country, India, 60% of Iran's oil. And once that's cut off like that, they're trying. You see how they're trying to fuck with China indirectly.
Yeah. They're trying to cut off their oil completely. Yeah. Iran stopping the Strait of Hormuz. I can never say the word. Yeah. Hormuz. There you go, Hormuz. They're just shut that down. If America can get in there and take some charge on oil and its distribution, that will cripple China to a degree. Okay, because the whole world is run on oil. We don't have the infrastructure to run without it. It's in everything. Yeah.
You know what's crazy though, Elizabeth? I was talking to someone today and they had a counselor or something, and their counselor's from Sri Lanka. And she flew out to Sri Lanka, and now she can't come back. Like, how mad is that?
Wow.
She can't get a flight back to the UK.
Oh, she can't get a flight. It's not that they just said we don't want you back in here anymore.
No, she can't. No, she can't get. No, she can't get.
Don't know.
Fucking Nigel
Farage on her, boy.
Nigel Farage is at border inspection right now. I'm joking. She can't get a flight back. And how many other people went to Asia and now they can't come back because all the airspace is closed?
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I
Did
just
you
feel
see the quote? Did you see the quote from this guy called Senator Graham Lindsay? Did you all see that quote from him?
No, what
Bro,
was
that
it?
that
what
guy is
did
a
he say?
nutter, man.
I know,
What
but
did
he's
it
a
say, mate?
Republican. He's a Republican, and he's supporter of Trump. And
He's
he
a
said
neocon.
he said that after this war, America's going to make tons and tons of money. All right, you know that's indicating what they want, and that's oil. All right, they're exactly the same with Venezuela. They think we're going to do the
That's
same with
providing they
Venezuela.
win, yeah? Providing they
That's
win.
providing they win. All right, but you know, this is why when you go back to, you know, when you asked who wants to win this war, number one or number two, all right? Obviously, you know, number one seems from some people be the logical one, but you know, this is all about greed, and it's
Can
all
we just
about.
define quickly what a win for America would be? So, like, if you're saying if America wins the war, what does a win look like for them?
Well,
That's an interesting
they're
question.
A win
demanding.
for
They're
them looks like
demanding.
someone they can replace the regime, someone they can control from
Yeah,
the state, someone a yes man in the hot seat, so they can just fucking
that's not
maneuver
going to
all of it
happen in
around for
It will
Iran.
never
themselves.
happen.
Do you know
If you think,
what else would be a
can I
win?
just get you guys to think a little bit
Bro, his rhetoric is
logically in this sense? Okay, now let's take what happened in Afghanistan. Okay, you couldn't beat farmers. I'm sorry. Your whole entire military could not cripple the farmers of Afghanistan, and they ran you out of the country. What makes you think that you're going to get these proud? Do you know how proud you think you're proud as Greeks? Do you know how proud those Iranian people are? They have such a long and rich history. You think that they're going to capitulate to America? It's not going to happen.
no, they're banking on the part of them who are against the regime to go against each other.
That's why you see what's going on now, right? You see what's going on now. How they're kind of stoking these tensions with the monarchists in Iran, the ones that want the Shah and all this Reza Pahlavi and whatnot. That is, if remember, they were talking about how Turkey will be next on the list. They're the new Iran. That's never going to happen. But if it was to happen, that's the playbook that they would use. They would try to stoke tensions internally between the people. But they are a minority. Whether anybody likes to see that, they may be the loudest. You might see them the most all over social media, but they are still the minority in Iran.
But Shaheen, wouldn't you argue that there is already that in Turkey waiting to be activated with the Kurds?
No. The Turkish people are very unique people.
I'm
The
going to
Kurds
another
with the
one.
Kurds.
Very
A lot
unique.
of Iranians actually in Turkey, they're going
Yeah.
back to Iran to defend their country.
Yeah, but guys, I'm talking about the Kurds in Turkey.
No,
The
no.
Kurds are
30%.
happy.
The
They
Kurds,
they will defend Turkey.
those Kurds that want Kurdistan, and they talk about Rojava and what's it called? Adem. Was it called Adem? Something like that? What do they call Diyarbakir, Abla?
Diyarbakir.
Ahmed,
Oh my
sorry,
God.
Ahmed. They
Ahmed,
call it
yes.
Ahmed, yeah? And all this stuff. They are a minority, yeah? The overwhelming majority of Kurds in Turkey are proud to be part of Turkey, and they will die for Turkey, yeah? This is what, again, people don't really understand about that country. Another thing they don't understand is they don't understand Turkish people. They might kill each other. I might kill my brother, he might kill me. But what would happen is, the moment there's an external threat trying to threaten us, bro, we will both
Swords
join.
down, yeah,
Bro,
swords
we will
down.
join together. We'll fuck the living, you know what, out of you, bro. That's how
That's
we are.
true.
That's
To be
how it
honest,
is.
also Kurds recently, they have a lot of rights in Turkey. For example, before in 90s, you wouldn't be able to see a Kurdish um what do you call it? You know, when you show the road signs, you wouldn't see it in Kurdish, but now you would. And the shop names will be in Kurdish. That's okay. Like before Turkey, we're talking about in early 90s, even early 2000s, you wouldn't be able to see that, but now you can. So Kurds got a lot of rights right now, and why should they go against Turkey? Like
Let me.
the government.
Can I swivel this conversation one second? Just
Can I do a
go on.
whataboutism? Because someone else done one earlier, Michael. Yeah.
Go on.
You're
Go on,
talking
escape.
about what about the Kurds? What about the Kurds? Yeah. What about the Gagovuz Turks that live in Europe? What about the Christian Turks that live in Europe? What about the Muslims of Europe? What about them? What about the fact that there's not one mosque in the whole of Athens? What about that? Yeah, we're talking about the Kurds, the Kurds, the Kurds, the Kurds. Bro, do you know how much Turks there was living in Europe that have all been G-sided out of Europe? And there's still like a handful of people left in like places like Bulgaria and here and there. They don't get no love. They don't get no respect. They don't get no human rights. Europe don't give a fuck about them. Where's your
There is
European
Turks in
Convention? Where's
Russia
your
too.
European human rights? Where's your European standards now?
Where
Don't
would
apply
you-
to Muslims, innit? Don't
Can I-
apply to Muslims.
Can I just add a little fuel to the fire on that one?
No, because that
Sorry,
weren't correct.
sorry to play devil's
Sorry,
advocate.
Your
yeah.
mic's low, Michael. I can't hear you.
I said that's not correct what you said. Athens does have mosques.
No, they just passed a law actually, specifically in Athens, that they're going to decommission and shut down. I forgot
every
the number.
single one?
A majority of them.
But are they illegally built or
Well,
legally?
that's what they're saying, that they're citing zoning,
Shutting
licensing.
down 16 mosques considered to be illegal by
Yeah, which is fucking bullshit if you ask me. But anyway, anytime somebody wants to do something and they know that it's morally or probably not even legally correct, 100% of the time they're citing zoning issues or something like that, bro. Like, it's just a farce. But anyway, what about? I'll ask you about the Hamza Bey Mosque. Any of you don't know that?
Is that in London?
No, in Selanik.
Where's that, Turkey?
No, it's in Greece.
Thessaloniki.
Thessaloniki. Oh no.
Right, guys, look, Mary in the bottom saying it, and I just had a message just now. Iran's foreign ministry has just come out to confirm they did not target Cyprus or Turkey.
Yeah, guys, hence the topic question on the top left.
Yeah, I was going to bring it back to Cyprus on a quick swivel one, yeah?
Allow me. I want to be escaped for 2 seconds. Any of you heard about Hamza Bey Mosque?
No, mate, we haven't.
Okay, Hamza Bey Mosque was built in 1460, yeah? And it was built by Hafsa Hatun, which was his daughter. And, it was decommissioned in 1916. You know what they turned that mosque into? They turned it into a porno. They turned it into a porno theater.
Oh, wow. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but nothing would have been funnier than that.
So please don't tell me about. Please don't tell me about nothing, bruv. Don't tell me about no Hagia Sophia. At least we respect it. At least we're still praying to God in there, bro. By the time you're taking places of worship and turning it into a place for that, bro, like they got no leg to stand on.
Who done that?
The Greek government.
But I saw one post on social media. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but I think it was in North Cyprus. I'm not sure if I'm wrong. A church turned into a club.
Where's that?
That's what Theo said in the comments as well.
Did they actually?
Where is that?
I think it was in North. Please, someone on the comment.
Does anyone want to
correct me if I'm
rotate for Cyprus
I could be
migration?
wrong.
Allow it soft, bro.
Me.
Listen,
Why
we're
would you
bringing
do that?
Cyprus up. I'll duck out.
Bring in the migration.
Oh, that's what I'm asking. What's happening?
Nice pre-warning.
Allow it, bro. Like, this is actually a good conversation. I don't know why you want.
It is a good convo. That's why I'm asking the panel.
Allow it, bro.
Keep going, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Listen, let me swing it back to Cyprus if you allow me. Yeah?
Go on, yeah, please, man.
Two things I think is good topics to discuss. Yeah. Number one, allow me to finish though, guys, before you jump on me. Yeah. Number one is if Turkey is struck and gets involved, or any other NATO country is struck and Article 5 is triggered and they get involved, do you think there'll be a little side thing going on where they might come into Cyprus and a little war is going to happen in there because it'll be a side war? Because Turkey will be having to be fighting on two fronts. Number one. No. Oh, no, allow me to finish. That was one thing. And the other thing I was going to say was, when this is all said and done, given the amount of numbers that's growing at the moment, with the planes that's gone to the north and with the ships that's gone to the south, if they all remain there once this war is over, God willing, that it is over, will that incorporate any more drama? Because now there's more military, it's been more militarized on both sides.
Sorry, what was the question? I'm lost.
Did I lose you? Sorry, bro. Well, let's start with the first thing.
To eat, sorry.
So the first bit, I don't think any of them would actually come to the. What if you say I'm okay? I'm going to say what I'm saying. I'm dipping, bro. I'm not going to be on the panel with this guy.
Yeah,
What has happened?
The island.
Bro, just get him off, bro. I don't know why he's here.
That's racist, man.
Why is he here?
The man said he
Let's
stands.
hear him out.
No, like what
That's
is
what I'm
this?
saying. Like, do you
Do
know
you know what? I'm
what?
not,
I didn't hear what
What's
he said.
happened? Because I think I've missed it.
bro. Allow
We
it.
lot had some problem.
No, do you know what it is?
Like,
He
real talk.
says he stands with Israel. They're doing what they're doing. It's all good what they're doing. They're on a conquering campaign, and he backs it. He stands with Israel. That's what migration
He's
says.
a fucking
Yeah,
racist.
but
He
you
hates
know the question
Muslims.
you asked Master Gas earlier. Most of the people here want Israel to win.
Nah.
Anyway,
not like that. Not on that front.
bro, if you
There was a
don't
lot
know,
of
if
people
you
That's
don't
saying
an
know that
comment
this
east and
as well.
west.
guy,
That's an east and west internal conflict, Soft. I think that's a bit cheeky for you to say that because when we say it, I don't think anyone. Well, he's against Hamas, isn't he? He's against the Palestinians. He don't think that they have any rights. I heard him say it the other day.
forget that, bro. What was he saying about Muslims? What was he
And
saying
that's
about
the other.
Islam?
Actually, tell a
What did
lie.
he say when he goes into the toilet and then he starts to recite Muslim phrases and things like that? Oh, fuck this guy, bro, and his whole existence, bro.
It will just. I'm not even that. Just whatever. But I just can't be asked to deal with it. But go on, you lot do what you're doing. I'll mute it. Go on, let him talk.
Nah, bro. Like,
Enjoy it.
Look, if he's got nothing productive to say, then obviously there's no point saying it,
Oh,
migration.
let's see how what you deem as productive. I want to meet. Go on.
Go on, migration. You came up. You want to be productive? Or should we rotate you? Because you don't seem very popular. You don't seem very popular right
All
now.
the kids, they stopped crying now. I can go on.
Well, why are you not popular, migration? What have you done now?
No, I just state some facts. They are polarized. They don't like the other opinions. They don't like the truth. It's okay. Anyway, have a good day.
Okay, thank you very much. There you go, guys. You just wanted to say hello.
To answer your question, Elizabe,
I've given him bare chances, man. Bare chances.
Do you know, you were talking about Article 5 and how are they going to come to their defense and XYZ.
Yeah.
I think there's a precedent for that already. Like when the Argentinians invaded the Falkland Islands, which was technically British sovereign land, technically other NATO countries should have come to their defense. Not one of them did, right? And Britain basically went there on their own and handled it. I think it will be the same case here. It's not always just because something's enshrined, like just because you have an agreement or even a military alliance, it doesn't mean that people follow it to the letter of the law. Like you can use the United Nations as an example of that. Like I wouldn't expect anybody to come to their defense at all, other than Azerbaijan.
Okay. Look, he's getting bare people back him. Let him come up, bro. If he's got something to say, he had his chance. He can speak, can he?
I wanted to say something to him about. I'd never heard those comments.
Let him speak. He's left. Soft didn't drop him. He left.
Yeah, he said good night. And
you know what I mean?
Like, you can't speak about like that about people's beliefs. That's just to say those type of phrases. That's just a horrible thing to say, man.
And you know what? I'll go this further. Yeah, he ain't fucking entitled to his opinion. How about that? Yeah, how about that? Right? Give a shit.
Yeah.
No, give a shit.
Like, this guy really must have got under your skin, man, because I've never heard you say that like
No, I'm not having it, bro. Like he's on one mad hatred troll. Yeah, like I'm not having it. Like I'm sorry. Like I get it. You know me. I expect Greeks to be biased. I expect Turks to be biased. I expect us to have heated debates. I expect us to even get a little bit annoyed from time to time. But we always have a decent discussion.
I think what it is, you're not sure if that's his real opinion or not.
No,
if he's trolling,
I'll tell you his real.
right.
I'll tell you his real
If he's
opinion.
going
I'll
to sit
tell
in
you
the
his real
toilet and
opinion.
recite Muslim prayers, by my religion, I can't be on the panel with him and talk to him now.
Listen, his real opinion is this:
I can't.
he hates Muslims. Plain and simple. He thinks they're taking over Europe. Yeah, whether people think that or not. So he will back any side that goes against that narrative. Yeah, that's not an intelligent argument. Yeah, that's actually an Islamophobic argument. Okay, you can have an intelligent argument and say you dislike Islam for certain things, but he doesn't do that. He just brings up pictures about, of distaste, and just carries on like that. And anyone who wants to back him, fuck you too. Yeah? How about that? That's how I'm rolling. Fuck that, man. I'm not on that.
He's still
He
here and
hasn't
he's
stopped
listening, by the way.
representing
Let him
Waller's
come
a
up. Yeah,
motherfucking crew.
I just
And
don't
if you're
share my
down with
breath with him.
Cyprus migration, then fuck you
Fuck you
too.
too.
Yeah.
No, if he said shit like that, he doesn't deserve to come
Bro,
up.
my man went into the toilet and started reciting Muslim prayers.
Yeah,
Why
I
was
can't
he doing
chat
it
to him after
himself?
that. That's me
Yeah?
done.
Are
That's
you
me
lot
done.
are you lot thick in the fucking head?
Nah,
You need a
now that I've heard this
you need a
shit, I didn't know
fucking
this shit.
backhand or something. Like, are you dumb?
To be fair, the guy's always in the
What
toilet.
more do
I
you
mean,
want? What more do you want?
Look,
not justifying it.
respect for Yusuf, yeah, respect for you. All these people that's in the bottom saying he's entitled to his opinion.
Fuck you and your opinion, bro.
No. Watch this. You will come up and fill the panel and have a chat
Yeah,
with him.
innit?
Yeah, let us
Exactly.
drop. Let's take numbers. Whoever said that, let's bring their name up right now, and you come up and have a chat with Cyprus Migration, and let's see how you go. Can we do that, Sof?
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled. Whoever wants to come up, come up.
Oh, fuck it. I'm a drop, man. Let everyone come up. Go on.
What you said about migration, that's not an opinion. That's a horrible thing to say. That's just trying to be hurtful and say nasty things. Like, that's not an opinion. Do you know? He could express his opinion, but he's saying nasty things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Michael. If he truly believes what he's saying, then we have to say, fine, that's his opinion. But if he's trolling just to cause hate and doesn't actually believe what he's saying, then yeah, that's completely wrong. If he stands by what he's saying, fine, mate.
Let me tell you something. I love religion. I love all religion. You know why? Because it brings a sense of code to an individual. That's my take on it, right? I'm not a Muslim. I never say I am. Yeah, I'm not a practicing Muslim. My family leans that way, obviously, and I have deep discussions about it. I'm very fascinated by it. I'm also fascinated by most religions, yeah, because, well, we had a discussion the other day. Some are going to say there's some that don't have a code, but generally you have a code, and I will never disrespect it. If someone comes up just to disrespect people's religions for the sake of just because they don't like it and they hate it, you're a prick. Like, do you know what I mean?
I hope you know, Master Gas. Now that you said you're not a Muslim, you're going to be the starring. You're going to be the star of the next live. Me and Shane's going to convert you. Watch. I'm going to sit on the panel.
Listen,
I've already
What should we do to you? Watch.
Listen, just so you know, I have a strong connection with God, mate. Like, I
I
believe
will
in God.
find you. I'll come to your house and I'll bring baklava.
Find me, bro.
I'll bring you baklava.
You have to. I'll get you on the treadmill with me, bro. Yeah, you can have a long discussion with me. No problem.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
No problem. You can do that. Listen, I just don't say falsities, innit? So I'm not going to sit here. I think it's disrespectful.
No, we're going to make you say a shahada. We're going to say it.
Let's not take it into the original one. We're talking about a person who does that. But Sof, you know me. Shane, Khan, Michael, Mario, yeah, Janan, I know Mark, we ain't really spoke much, but all of you know me. Am I not the fairest guy?
Yes.
No, what are you on about?
Right, you know what?
No, you're very respectful.
Get some rhyme off of here now.
Second fairest. The fairest guys escape. You're the second fairest.
All right, I'll take that. I don't mind being after Escape. He's a top geezer. But yeah, I just can't have that.
This isn't about this isn't about a difference of views or a difference of beliefs, right? You can believe. Look, Mario believes whatever he believes. He doesn't believe in Islam. I don't think he believes so much in Christianity. He has his own views and his own beliefs. But I will sit there and spend half the fucking day playing online Tavla with Mario, which I've done before.
Yeah, pick up Mario's too.
So
Mario's
it's got nothing to do, bro. I'm just giving a small little, small example. It's got nothing to do with people. Like, I'm not. You think all my? I agree with. I have the same views as all my friends. No, like that's not how it works. Yeah. However, I draw the line. I draw the line when somebody is blatantly inflammatory and blatantly disrespectful. If you do not have respect for me as forget about a Turk if you do not have respect for me, even as a human being, enough to keep those thoughts to yourself, yeah, right. Even if you think them, to respect the person opposite you enough to not be inflammatory and not to be disrespectful and not to be so bigoted, bro. You do not deserve nothing. You don't deserve any respect. You don't deserve any empathy. You don't deserve any decorum. You don't deserve nothing like that. How can you expect civility from someone who's uncivilized?
Yeah, for real. But like I said,
Shine, have we not had arguments? Like, not arguments.
How many?
We've had
I get it, bro.
different
It gets passionate. You say, "Oh, fuck that," and I say, "Fuck this," and whatever.
But can you not tell? Can you not understand? Like, the conversation that we're having, though, between us, there's a mutual respect.
Of course,
of course. There's always a mutual respect. That's the one thing.
If
But
you don't
guys,
feel that, if you don't feel you're ever getting that, then
guys,
I
maybe
don't think
maybe
Nario's
it's
not that
just
guy. Nario's not
how
got
do you
that.
expect these
I
to
don't
think?
think.
Soft
maybe
touch,
it's just me, guys. But when Cyprus migration comes up and all these fake accounts and they say things like this, it doesn't get to me. I don't take them seriously.
Well,
We
who's
don't
this
even know who
account?
they are.
I know,
Everyone
but
here on this panel has got their real name.
yep.
Master Gas, you got your company. Shaheen, you
You,
got your real
you all
name.
know me anyway.
Michael,
No,
we all of us here have got our real names here. We wouldn't. What would he do? What I'm trying to say is, if he had his real name up here,
yeah.
right, migration, what would he really be saying?
I know
You know, like
he'd
don't.
get
I
chased
don't
down
have my
tomorrow,
real
wouldn't
name.
he? Like by people. I'm sure he would because he offends everyone. But the point I'm making is, Sophia, this look. I know I always belittle the TikTok live saying this ain't gonna make no difference in the world, but there is some importance in this, and the importance is we are two people that have a compassion for one piece of land, okay? And there's been atrocities on that land. And when we speak about that, you know, we have a debate and we see this as that and they see that as this. And we go at it and it gets passionate. But we don't allow people to come in on a massive troll, just to piss people off, right? And for what? Where's the benefit? All it's going to do is create more division. And I
I
thought
would
the
have
idea
respected
of
more if
this,
he came up with his real account. You know.
yeah, but I just thought the idea of these was to create less of a division, not more. No, is that not why you do the live stuff?
Of course.
Oh, he
But
doesn't add to that. He actually hinders that.
Gonna lie, soft, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah,
true.
I get your very neutral as a host, and
Yeah.
you try to give it. I'm sorry, bro. My bro. I get you try to give everyone their fair share to express their views and their opinions.
Absolutely.
But when you bring people like this up, bro, you really fucking piss me off, bro. Because I just no, we've all like
shooting at soft now.
yeah, no, we all love and respect.
Cool.
I get what he's
It's
trying
cool,
to do,
man.
but that I just don't get it, bro. What
Can
could
I
someone
say
like
something as
that
well?
Speak freely, bro.
possibly?
I'm glad you're telling me. You're telling me it's fine. It's all
Bro,
good.
like I just don't understand, bro. Like I get you're trying to create a bridge and have people meet in the middle and educate, bro. How can somebody like that be beneficial to this discourse? Whether they're a big, like if they, I get it, if that's
But
what he
these
really
people
believes.
exist, Shaheen.
Yeah, okay, they
do.
exist, but
Yeah, but he's existed for
so
2
what?
years. Now,
That person existing, if
not.
that person is a detriment, right, to
We
your
allow them to
objective,
exist.
yeah. If that person is a detriment to your goal, which is to bring people together, to create common ground, to create understanding between two communities, somebody like that is antithetical to your cause, mate.
Of course, but I'm trying to make this into the real world here. You know, I'm not trying to create a bubble
No,
where
but it
we're
goes
all going
back
to
to what
be.
you said, Stoffel, that if it was his
In
real
that
position,
case,
which
in
I
that case,
originally
soft,
did
in that
think,
case,
then
in that
fair
case,
enough.
soft,
But
then,
he's
Yeah,
trolling.
then
There's
I
no
agree with
point.
that.
to the
I
point,
agree with that.
to the point of like, if it's not a real name and a real thing, and someone's in hand, how do you know
Yeah,
they're
you're
being
straight
real?
up troll. I
How
agree.
do you know it? How do you know they're actually being
He's
real?
put himself in that
Does
position. We never.
if
We
you
gave
want,
him a
you want me to
chance.
be you want me to be honest? What I think about Cyprus migration, I think a lot of things he says are in retaliation. But the terms of respect that he gives to the way to talk about a religion, there's a line. There's a line. Don't cross it. Don't do it. Don't say that thing that's going to piss someone off for no reason. It's not like talking about religion, for example. With what bearing are you talking? In what context are you talking about religion? If it comes to Cyprus, number one, in one context there, and number two, what are you trying to prove? That you're right, they're wrong. They're what are you trying to achieve? What is your end game?
Do you know what it is as well? Mario, can I say as well, you're right, yeah? I promise you all, if a Turkish Cypriot or Turk from Turkey comes up here and does this to Greeks and Greek Cypriots, I promise I will defend you.
Bro,
I
I've been that
promise.
guy at Edizabi, and everybody on this fucking panel can't say otherwise. I remember those guys that were coming up here talking rubbish about Christianity. I was the one that was fucking defending the Christians. I remember they were talking shit about Sof and his wife, Janabla, and his children, especially that fucking weasel, what's his name? What was that guy's name, man? The Turkish Cypriot guy. Snoozy, whatever the hell his name is.
I
Right.
don't
I
even
was the
give
one.
him
I was the one that
time.
opened my mouth.
Bruv,
Yeah.
he's the Greek snoozy.
Bro, but
He is the Greek
that's what I'm
snoozy.
saying though.
Guys,
He's
I
got
got a
the balls to
bounty.
come
I
on
got
the
a bounty
panel.
on Smoothie.
These man don't need to. They don't need to say anything. That's automatic from me. That's because that's out of respect. Forget like that's just normal for me, bro. Like you shouldn't have to say, "Oh, Shine," like, bro, that's your guy. Are you not gonna say, bro? I've done that before. But when it's not reciprocated, and I have to kind of like hold on, bro. I have to kind of check the situation.
All
When
right.
it's on one side, I'm automatically coming to your defense. But when it's on the other side, it's in the name of free speech. Fuck that, bro.
All right, guys, let's agree to something. Next time migration wants to come up, he needs to come up with his real name or he won't be coming up again.
You know what? I
I
respect
think
it.
I remember him mentioning that he worked for NHS in the
Real
UK.
soft, was he that bad?
I
Fucking
don't know,
hell.
but
For you to say that, he
He'll
must have
just
been
come up
bad.
it
as
makes a bit of
Stavros,
sense what
bro.
you lot are saying. You know what I mean? Because it's true what I always say. I don't need to justify it, but I want everyone to have an opinion. But when you're
You're
coming
right.
and you're not standing by it, and then you're coming to actively troll day after day, and you're not coming up with even your real account or your real name, then yeah, you're not doing anything. You're
You
not
go into
contributing.
the child section. You know, like how you got rid of the kid earlier on?
Yeah,
Yeah. He
under
goes into
16.
that section. Yeah, you go into that section. But yet
Yeah.
the irony when he came up, oh, the children finished speaking. Yeah. Like you're in the kids section, mate. I'm sorry, bro.
He's offended all of us. He's even offended Mario at some point. But we've always given him benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, if he's not contributing,
I'm not offended.
no, I
I
mean
remember
he tried to offend you.
just to respond to something that was mentioned earlier about if it's not your real name, is it really your real view? Is it your real opinion? I would argue that it is because it's most of the time where people get behind these. No, I do.
No. I just read Panop's comment. Please
Uh,
don't come for the fake name accounts. Like
No, Panop isn't fake. His name is Pan Ops.
yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Please respect anonymity.
I think that when these people get behind a fake account without revealing who they are, I feel like they almost. I feel that they feel like they put a mask on, and because they have a mask on, they're able to say what they really think without any repercussions. Because in real life, I think that they're the opposite. I think that they would never say something like that in real life, but maybe they want to, and maybe they don't have the balls to do it. So when they get on these platforms, right, it's like they put their mask on and they say what they really think. That's just my opinion.
Listen, let him come up. I'm not. Who am I to say what otherwise? I ain't got to share a panel with ignorant people. I ain't got to do that. Yeah, but when we're in mid discussion and we're all talking quite nice and we're talking points of views, Khan can be, well controversial. But
I don't
he
think
does
he
it
will
with
come with his
respect.
real account at this because I do remember him saying when he was in the UK he worked for NHS. It's very likely he works for Yesi in Cyprus, which is healthcare, and which is also worrying.
But it is
Having that
worrying.
faults.
Can I quickly say something though, Master G? Yeah, there's nothing that Geezer can say that will get me 1 inch triggered at all ever.
Oh, if you
Right?
think
There's
I'm
nothing you can
triggered,
say
it
that's
ain't
going to
that
get
though.
me emotionally responsive to him in any way. However, as a Muslim, it's an article of faith that anyone who says the things that he said, I can't sit with you, I can't chill with you, and I can't be cool with you because God's watching me. So if God's watching me and I'm sitting there chilling with you and you're sitting on the toilet going, La ilaha illallah, and you're taking the meat,
Yeah, I have to. Yeah,
then who am
definitely.
I at that point?
Yeah,
No,
it's
Who
true.
listen,
am I?
bro. When he
I'm a nobody then, innit?
the people that want him
That
up,
can't run.
the
Like I'm saying,
people.
it's not a personal issue.
No, I
It's an
respect
article
that.
of faith that if you're a Muslim, you can't be chilling with people like that.
Look,
And that's
I
a standard
respect
for
it.
all Muslims. That's
I
it.
respect it. But the
Like, it's
people
not
that
a
want him
personal
up,
issue.
want him up because it's popcorn time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind
That's
him coming up.
yeah,
I'll
and
just
that's
go on mute
cool.
or jump
But
off.
and this is why
We
I'm
can
telling you,
always
this is
come
what I'm
back
trying to
later and
say. He
regroup.
don't wind me up because he's insignificant to me. This thing don't piss me like that. What pisses me off though, if you want the honest truth, is when we're actually deep in it. And then he comes up and then the whole thing goes left. It's like, bring him up at the beginning, innit? So then I'll just know, like, no, I know this live is just dead anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'll sit back and enjoy popcorn like everybody else. For those that don't know, to the uninitiated from Cyprus migration, let them learn their lessons, yeah, and do that. And I'll sit back with popcorn, but not when you're halfway through, innit? Like,
No,
it's
but
just,
my
that's
point
annoying.
was just that everyone's got a complaint about him and the list is as long as you're wrong. But for me, it was just that one thing that he done. And that's the like, there's no going back from what he's done. Like
Did
what
you do
he's
that?
done, he's done it a couple of times. Like he's reciting Arabic prayers. Like his recitation is actually quite good. But to be fair to him, but the fact is, because he's doing it in a mockery, that can't run. Sorry,
But is it mockery? You know what I always say, imitation is the highest form of flattery. So
like his
No,
Arabic's
Sopho,
quite
come
good.
on.
is it
Not when-
mockery or is it
Bro,
flattery?
like, how can
No.
you, like, if you taking the most sacred thing to 2 billion, to a quarter of the planet, yeah?
But how does he know it?
And
Actually?
because I just
It's
said,
weird. How does he know it?
I just said it to pan up in the comments. When somebody is committed to being hateful, nothing surprises me, bro. Yeah.
But imagine like
So-
let's say Shaheen, you sit down in the toilet and you saying like Greek Orthodox prayer, like
Yeah, it's downright offensive.
how right
absolutely.
is
You
that?
know how offensive it
Is that
is,
not
bro.
offensive?
My man is in the motherfucking toilet, yeah, doing his business and reciting the Quran. Are you fucking mad?
Yeah, that just can't run. Sorry, like, I'm not being emotional about it. I'm just saying, I just can't. Like, if he jumps on, I'll jump off, and then when he jumps off, I'll jump back on. It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to ruin the show over it. Do you know what I mean? It's just that by my religion, that's just
This
one thing I
sounds like-
can't do it. It's like you're
This
putting
sounds-
the best pork stew in front of me, guy. This is the best pork stew in the world. All right, it might be, but I just personally can't do it. Sorry,
I
not
don't.
allowed.
I don't know.
I'm just not allowed.
God, Mark, that's
I
it.
don't. I don't know the guy at all, but it just sounds. Unfortunately, we're going to have some extreme views from people. All right. I mean, what comes to my mind? This is the kind of attitude that somebody, like for example, from Elam would do.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. This is just. You're going to have people like that. Unfortunately.
11%.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
how
and
do you
it's not-
I don't mind those
put the
people.
fire out though, Mark? You got to starve it of oxygen. Do you
I
know
think
what I mean?
you're letting go of your thoughts and your opinions. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's insulting. I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. I'm Orthodox. So I would never do that. That's completely
Definitely.
derogatory.
And I wouldn't let anyone disrespect your faith here either.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But Mark, can I just say, Mark, if there was an Elam guy coming up here, I would gladly entertain him.
Of
Because
course.
that's what a debate
Yeah.
is. at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
but there's a line.
This
There's
is
a
a
line that
debate.
people
It's an
would draw.
opinion. But when they
Absolutely.
start
if
going
it's
personal,
debative though, Soph.
Yeah,
If it's
exactly.
debative.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be debative. If it's not and it's just pure troll and hatred, yeah. Would you really? For how long?
No,
not purely troll and not purely, every time, with the same rhetoric as we always say, every single time going after going after like personal views and personal religion and personal beliefs. That's not right. No, I don't believe in that either. But like I said, if he came up with his real name and that's exactly where he stood, great. Let's hear him out. I'm
He's
happy
never
to hear
going to
him
do that, Soph.
out. Yeah, I know.
Listen,
That's what I mean.
sorry.
But you can't respect it. At the end of the day. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
Listen, man. I apologize if I tried to control your live there for a minute. I didn't. That wasn't my intention. It was just a shame. Do you know what I mean? Tried to bring it back to Cyprus, and then he comes up.
Guys,
and
I
he's gonna
think
take it.
I think all of you know this ain't my life. This is our life.
Okay.
I've never claimed it my life, and it's not for me, as everyone
I still
knows. From
pin
day one,
the badge on you, innit? If it's got
it's our
got
life.
your job interview picture in the top corner, bruv, then I give you.
That's
get
my
the
LinkedIn picture, bro. That's my LinkedIn.
I give you the star in it. You get the general star in it. That's just how
I
it
just
goes.
copy and paste it, man.
What was the general subject tonight, anyway? Sorry, I missed the live tonight.
Well, the
No,
question-
I mean, what's so sorry, I can't say your name in the bottom left corner. What's his name? Stellaki, is it? Stellaki?
It's just called Stella.
Okay, Stella.
It's a whole.
Yeah.
Stella, you're
No, sorry.
the South
I
African,
think you was
aren't
one. You didn't mind migration being up, right? Or was I? Did I
No,
get that
no,
wrong?
no. Stella was the one from South Africa that immigrated to Cyprus. And she was getting stick for going back there and bringing the money back.
Isn't
there
the
from
one
South
that
Africa.
isn't Stella the one that migration said wasn't a Cypriot?
Yeah, because she moved back from South Africa.
Yeah.
Yes, and apparently I
And
exploited
she's
the black.
racist as well. And yeah, that's what I was about to say that. Yeah,
No,
that as well.
no offense, Stella, but I did agree with migration on that point.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry?
you did. He did
On what?
actually on that live. I remember.
White Europeans going to Africa. You're exploiting the blacks, innit? Like, what else
Well,
you
Gas
doing there?
did say this guy's controversial.
What are you guys doing in the UK?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm exploiting England.
Hold on.
I'm getting the money back
that.
for Aquatiri that they owe us.
No,
How about you?
I need to understand that, Khan. Explain that to me, please. What?
What?
I don't understand what you're saying. What is
All
it
right.
you
So
were bringing?
if there's a country, right,
Yeah.
where white people are on top and the other people are at the bottom, and you as a white person decide to go there and benefit from that system, I can't
Right.
agree with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
I can't agree
that
with you.
needs to be proven, right? If an individual is doing that, right?
No, you're going to a systematic oppression machine and partaking in it.
Yeah, but why do you think our parents came to England, bro?
What, did they come to England thinking it was a racialized system?
Well, no, but they thought it was better than Cyprus at the time.
To
What's
be
that got to
fair,
do with
like,
partaking in a racial hierarchy?
No, you guys are misinformed. We didn't take
Okay.
advantage of anyone. We went to South Africa, like I said. My mother's a refugee. She was from the north.
Is she
Okay,
black?
very